have a countdown. Yeah, I can hear you. The beginning of.
Infatuated with the in-between, the ups, the downs, the curves and the rounds. I bring it to your city or your hometown. I go back in time when the feeling was fine, when funkin' was legal and it wasn't a crime. Party people lined up and down the way, a bigger celebration than your birthday. Funkin' up the neighborhood, I felt the fool 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood, funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt the fool 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. And I have seen the world pristine, funk you up in the bushes, funk you down in the trees. Now look around, all the frowns, the yellow, the white, the red and the brown. Now keep in mind, it never costs a dime, 'cause funkin' is free, I remember the time. Now look today, the streets are gray, time to take it back to yesterday. Funkin' up the neighborhood, I felt the fool 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood, funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt the fool 'cause the funkin' was good. It was good in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full 'cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood.
And we're live.
And I'm woefully unprepared, but we're back.
Welcome to Underdog Journey. I'm Wes. This guy is David, and we're trying out a whole new tech stack for this stream. So things look a little different. If there's a weird echo, let me know. I see the comments, but I haven't quite figured out how to put them on the screen yet. That'll come next week. We're working on that.
50-50.
50-50. So, David, I got to ask you, where in the world is David Leffingwell today?
I'm in hotel room B, brother. I'm in hotel room B. I'm in. I can't see very close, but looking out the window, I've got to take the glasses off. I don't know. I see palm trees out there. I'm in California somewhere.
Sunny California.
Yeah, it has been sunny. My buddy Sam out here blames me because every time I come in here, they end up under a heat advisory. Last time I was here, they had a heat advisory. I fly in, they come back. He was out of town up in San Francisco. He flies back in, and he lands. He gets a heat advisory, and his wife's like, "Gee, Christmas, we have another heat advisory." He's like, "Yeah, David's back in the state. He brings hell with him."
It knows that you like it when it's like a nice,
I do not.
balmy 50 degrees, and it's trying to punish you.
I'm not upset at 50 degrees most of the time.
50's on the high end for sleeping in your house. So
So really, during the summer, like right now, I'm mad because it's a little cooler up there than it should be, which is crazy. Everybody else is experiencing these super high temperatures, but back home, it's like I think we had a night in the 40s the other day.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So I'm not quite ready to close my pool, so I'm not giving up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not giving up on that. Let's see here. I'm so sorry. All the messages and all the invites, everything that I send prior to the show, I didn't have a countdown to remind me to do my job. So I'm doing my job now.
Yeah. So I apologize for that. So I didn't even think about it. So since we're using OBS now instead of Ecamm, the platform that you use to come into the stream is something called VDO Ninja, and it has visibility into one scene. So I just realized also you may not be able to see the news at the same time as I'm showing the news.
So then.
We'll see how that works out. Let me
we'll make it through. We'll make it through. If not, I'll send you a Teams invite for the next time.
There you go. That's fine.
I can manage Teams pretty well. It is my life.
Well, I think I can make some changes on the fly. So as we're going, I'll see if I can switch over to the news. And
okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't like last week, and this wasn't the first time, but it just drops me out. The Ecamm's like, nah, I'm tired. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah,
and then I'm trying to log back in.
Last week was the last straw. We had to switch. Plus the fact that Ecamm you have to pay for. OBS is free. So
yeah, open source software. I love it.
Yeah,
I use it on my computer for other stuff, and it's good time. So West, what we need to understand here is, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, now, David, what you don't understand, David, is
one of these days he's gonna watch our podcast. He'll be like,
wait a minute.
Fun of me? His wife's gonna be like, why are you so upset? He's like, what you don't understand is
exactly.
And he's gonna go, I get it.
Now I get it. Yeah. Well, I swear the next time I talk to him, I'm gonna find a way to work that into the conversation. Now, what you don't understand.
I try to get it and build it a clip. We'll just have a button to push, but a little easy button. You smack the easy button. What you don't understand, Dave?
Exactly.
You don't understand, Wes. All right, so I see the bottle.
Little E.H. Taylor. Little Colonel
It's
Taylor's best.
Yes. I like. We could hear it. Work out. It was good. It's good stuff.
David, what about you? What are you having?
Well, about 5 o'clock. No, about 6 o'clock. Local time. No, we started at 6-ish. About 5 o'clock local time. I realized, I have no plans for boozology, right? And so I'm like, all right, liquor store. And I'm on a campus of some college, so there's going to be a liquor store. I wasn't really worried. So I had to hop in the car and drive down the road, and they had Blanton's in there for $89, which
Oh,
and I'd have an open bottle of Blanton's that I would either have to waste or put in my suitcase and hope that it made it all the way back to
I
New
don't
York.
think it would have gone to waste, knowing you and your friends
So
over there.
it's a good possibility. But so I'm looking around and I'm seeing some bottles. I'm like, ooh, there's a bottle of Blacken. I haven't had Blacken in a while. Nah, it's still a 750
Same problem.
milliliter bottle.
Yeah.
So I got the same problem. It would not have been, because I mean, he gets only like $40. So it would not have been as, expensive. It would have been $90 plus taxes and all that stuff. They had some Taylor. They had three E.H. Taylors. They had an Elmer T. Lee. They had the suite of Wellers.
Wow,
But
really?
even Weller Green's over $100 out here still.
Oof.
Which is crazy.
Holy moly.
Blanton's is $89.
$100.
It costs more. Yeah, it costs more to get a bottle of Weller Special Reserve than it does to get a bottle of Blanton's out here.
That's insane.
Because it's harder for them to get. I know it's bonkers.
Holy moly.
I was certainly like, hopefully they get you guys and your supply chain a little sorted out.
Jeez.
I mean, Weller Special Reserve is like a $30 bottle of bourbon. I mean, we're still paying too much for it as it is, but it's still just a $30 bottle of bourbon. And so I go and I look behind the counter. I'm like, sometimes they have the smaller bottles. I'm like, I could deal with that. And I see the Woodford Reserve there. And I'm telling the story because I've never in my life selected a bourbon this style before.
Okay.
Because at the Woodford Reserve, they had the standard 750. They had a small, tiny one, but they also had, they had this one, which is a 375.
It's a nice one, yeah.
And I'm like, I'll have the medium Woodford.
The medium Woodford,
God
please.
looked at me. I'm like, well, that's just one hell of a way to order a bourbon, right? I'll have the medium. I'm like a freaking McDonald's getting a Coke. I'm like, give me the medium.
Right.
No. So I've got this is anybody who knows me, this is what I call golfer's bourbon. It's not deer. It's bourbon.
Sure.
There's no reason to complain about it whatsoever. There's no reason to look down on it. But for me, I like a little more flavor. I like a little more oomph. I like a little more notes and tastings and things inside of the whiskeys. But this, for just a straight up bottle of whiskey, I would put it as the same as like Travelers. Travelers and this kind of go very similar to me. Now I know you're a drink it neat guy, but I've got my fancy hotel bag of freaking ice over here that's in the ice bucket because I'm cool like that. I get it. Ice, cool. Anyway, I want to put it here. And my cup that I have washed 5 times that I grabbed from downstairs.
Good. Okay. Never used the cup from a hotel room.
Yeah, this is the cup from the hotel room, which now that I think about it, I should wash my hands. And this is the cup that I stole from downstairs.
Yeah, don't get the two mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, the completely different styles. So yeah, that one's going to go back on. It's cup chair over there, and I'm going to drink this one.
There you go. Okay.
So he didn't catch that. Otherwise, he'd have been like, I don't know if we can have that on the air, David.
Sorry. I was looking at some settings on here trying to prepare for the news.
There we go.
You gotta love the sound of a freshly popped cork.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Before I pour that out, I got to check something out here. I just dropped that in my can.
Huh?
I can. I can just drop that in my inside pocket.
Hey,
here.
There you go. It's like a flask.
Yeah, it's a flask. It's a medium flask of bourbon. Okay, there we go. So a little bit of ice, a little bit more ice. Let's see. Never mind. It just kicked off in a minute.
Well, you don't have your giant ice cube. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I don't have a giant ice cube, but something has to be given up.
It's the sacrifices you're willing to make for the show, David, are amazing.
Yeah, It's rough. It's rough out here.
I feel bad for you.
Berea. I call it Berea. Somebody made fun of me. I think it's called Brea. I don't know, something. I'm in Brea, California.
There you go.
California.
I thought you said Maria at first. It's like, okay, who's Maria? I think there's a story here.
Hold on, my wife is watching this. Don't talk
Look.
about Maria.
Leave Maria out of this. Keep Maria out of your damn mouth. Okay.
Yeah, leave Maria out of this. Well, that wouldn't be my wife. Anyway, yeah,
we're moving on.
I'm going to pay for that joke. When you see me pick up my phone and start texting in a minute, that's my wife yelling at me on the internet, on the messages.
Who in the hell? Yeah.
Sorry, baby, it was a joke. So yeah, okay.
Gonna...
So we have okay. No. Huh? First of all,
Uh-oh.
before we get to the news,
yeah.
Can you give me and all the folks a bit of an update on, because this is supposed to be a pseudo business
Nikki
podcast.
Says, and Maria is who? You're right. She is watching. It's a good point.
Oh yeah. So
Sorry, David.
give us an update. Give us an update on Flashpoint. Give us an update. Where you stand? What's going on? Do you have product yet? Tell me you have product.
I'm working on it, David.
That was a lot of syllables.
All right, let me get the screen switched over here. 1 second.
Now, I may not be able to see this, so
I'm trying to
comments.
There you go. You should be able to see the screen.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I can see that.
There we go. Okay, yes, because I wanted to make sure you could see the news too. All right, so Flashpoint. We don't have physical product in hand yet. I'm not going to badmouth anybody on my design team.
You need to have your physical in your hand, man.
You're telling me lots of things need to be in hand. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Like, no, okay, now we're both going to be in trouble. All right, so
did I send this out? Oh, okay. So no, Sam did. It's Brea is pronounced Brea.
Brea. Like La Brea.
I don't think they understand.
Brea.
So so it was Sam. Sam was one. Now that he's explained it to me, Sam was the one who was correcting me yesterday on this. And I told him, I said, I do the same thing up in the Boston area, up in Massachusetts, because you get Worcester and you have Dorchester. But those Yakimos up there.
Yakimos, okay.
Yeah, those freaking Irishmen, those freaking potato heads up there, they're like, no, it's Worcester. I'm like, all right, I'll pronounce it Worcester, but I'm pronouncing the other one Dooster. It's Worcester and Dooster then.
Dooster and Worcester.
I mean, but I'm not going to say Worcester on one and Dorchester on the other one. The only difference is the W or the D. It ain't happening. So it's Worcester and Dooster or Worcester and Dorchester. You take your pick. But I'm out here in Brea, California this week.
Yeah, never ask a guy from West Virginia how to pronounce words properly. Just saying.
I feel attacked, but it's also true.
But it is
also very
It's okay. You can blame the Irish. All right.
Why wouldn't you? Frickin' gypsies. Anyway, that was a piss off. So I wasn't trying to blame the Irish. I was trying to piss off the Irish. Look at him. He dropped his drink and everything. Like, we're gonna fight.
I think about that one. I was like, that makes no sense on many levels. It's that no, can't have that.
Indeed. So you're getting ready. You're all.
All right.
How close to saying that you're in production are you?
All right. So there were some. Boy, I'm going to try and explain this in a way that makes it sound like I'm not bad-mouthing anybody, because I'm not. I have an amazing design team designing the enclosures for these products. There are some extremely minor changes that anybody worth, half their salt could have made in about an hour. They promised me.
I'm not bad-mouthing anybody, but these dumbasses.
They promised me that they will have this done by the end of the month. This is the end of the month.
Okay.
And this is the deadline. So there's gonna be some hard conversations tomorrow and Monday morning if I don't have the 3D files for my enclosures to be done. So on the bright side, though, I have some potential partners that I'm working with in Canada who say that they can make the changes, any changes that I need on the fly, anytime. And these are things that I wish I knew 8 months ago, a year ago.
Do I know these people?
You may or may not know these people.
Okay,
I think you
cool.
know these people.
I think I know these people. Okay, those are
Working
good
on,
people.
yeah, very
I
good
love
people.
doing my Canadian bros up here.
Working on some partnership. So I'll share more information
So
with you on that
Wes,
later.
Wes,
Uh-oh.
this makes you an international businessman.
I am an
There
international
you,
businessman.
there you go. Yeah, we got the props there.
I am an international tech CEO, David.
There you go. There you have it. International tech CEO. There you go.
That's it.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Which is technically true, which is super weird. But no.
Yeah,
So
it's
the only things that I need are the enclosure files done, and and once the enclosure files are done, then I can order the actual packaging, and that's done. That's it. That's all I need, and we're good to go.
So
we're off to the races.
You could be within a week of hitting the go button.
That's the plan.
That'd be nice. I can't wait. Next week I want to hear we hit the go button.
Oh,
that's
boy.
what I want to hear.
Nobody wants that more than me. Maybe my wife. Nobody wants that more than my wife.
Actually, I'm betting there are some fire departments and insurance companies that also want that very much as well.
Right.
Insurance companies are going to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over this product.
I told you I'm also working on a couple of the partnerships with some pretty big organizations that really are looking forward to having my product as well. So a certain university has expressed some interest. So it's I'm telling you, big things are right there. I can reach out and I can almost touch these great things that are on the horizon. I can just reach out. They're right there. And we're so close, yet so far away, David. It's painful. It's literally painful.
So tonight's show is brought to you in part by Flashpoint Safety Systems, lithium-ion battery protection for your home and your lifestyle. Because whether you know it or not, your lifestyle is powered by lithium-ion batteries. Right now, you're still in the pre-order stage, but we should have the go button pressed, and hopefully I get to see that pre-order, because I bitch at him so much. And he'll tell you this. I bitched him so much about that pre-order. I'm like, just put an order thing on there with a long lead time, man. Just let's go.
I wish I could, but the SEC is really, they're strict about offering lead times. So
yeah.
You know, if I make a lead time and I can't make it for whatever reason, it's a problem. They don't like that. So
I deal with it literally. Ask Sam about slipping lead times. We're old hats with slipping lead times.
Well, also your company has better lawyers than mine. I'll say that.
You've got ChatGPT thread. All right, so that's it. All right, let's dig into the news, because tonight's show is brought to you by Flashpoint Safety Systems and two random drunk guys. But the news, the first one's either going to be AI aliens or something with chickens.
Chickens? That's random.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let's see how well David knows me.
Somebody's created a battery out of chicken poop or something. I don't know.
Well, David knows me well, because today's first news story. Scientists issue warning after spotting more than 20 giant UFOs racing across the surface of the moon. Scientists...
Sam says your product's available February 30th.
It better be way before February 30th. It better be way before February 30th.
Think that through just a little bit more.
Yeah, it better be way before February 30th.
February 30th. There's no such thing as February 30th.
Oh, got it.
He got there. We had to walk him down the aisle.
It took me a minte. I'm thinking about aliens, David. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
So there were some flies. There were some flies or birds that flew in front of the Keck telescope, and now we've got 20 UFOs racing across.
No,
the
David,
moon.
these are giant donut-shaped UFOs that have been seen
they were pod
across.
racing.
Now that's pod racing. They were racing across the surface of the moon. More than 20 of these things. They were having a convention up there, and Obviously, these
Ah.
things are UFOs, David. Tell me they're anything else. You're right; they do look like pod racers.
I wasn't making a claim. I was making a joke. I can tell you there's probably 100 different things that could be doing this. We got spinal stenosis right there. That's an alien in that bed, clearly. That just looks like the moon's caught a bad case of ringworm. That's what that looks like. I mean, it's clearly.
You're telling me you don't
Clearly.
think that
There's
scientists actually spotted 20 giant UFOs moving across the surface of the moon?
Yes, I am telling you that actually. Again, I go back to the fact that we don't call it space because it's little. All right.
It's really, really
Okay.
big.
So it's kind of big.
It's kind of big.
And look at the size. Look at the size of the ships. Let's say that they were. Let's say they were ships. Anything that was alive in there when it left, whatever planet that it left, has been dead for millions and millions, if not billions of years.
I mean, that's assuming it's traveling at sub-light speeds, David. These are aliens we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Aliens.
And
David.
when they can figure out, aliens. Wait, it's aliens. When they can figure out quantum
You're
travel,
going to say teleportation, but that's not how that works. But okay,
quantum teleportation. But if they could figure that out, you could do it because that's mapping. That's easy to map. Not easy to map, but you could make a theory for it. But no.
Well, David, look at this.
Who's the? Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say this one. One reportedly traveled 14 miles in an astonishing 4.1 miles per second. Two others appeared to be massive discs measuring approximately 16 miles and 25 miles across. That's a big spaceship, David. I mean, one could even say it's a generation ship.
No.
No?
At best, they caught some rocks. They were rocks. They seen some rocks, or I'm gonna go back to my original statement. A flock of birds flew in front of the Keck telescope, so they didn't know what the hell it was. Does it tell us what scope it was? Because I see they got IR here, but
let's see. It probably does.
What telescope did they say?
It does, but I don't recall. Let's see.
Okay. The donut tribe is coming after us.
Let's see. Well, you're not going to like this. Scientists at Ukraine's main astronomical observatory. Ukraine.
Yeah, they're not busy with anything. Those were drones, guys. Those were drones. A lot of drones going on over in Ukraine right now.
Yeah, right after they made this,
back up there.
right after they posted this, they went, ah! And then nobody ever heard from them again. I think that was UFOs, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you
scroll back up a little bit more? There's something in that subline right there. Right there. Read more. Pastor attended secret UFO disclosure meeting. We saw images of translucent beings that chilled me to the bone. The files could fulfill a dark.
Oh, that's biblical.
Because the Bible said aliens are coming.
Well, obviously.
Well, I guess if you throw the book of Enoch in there, it kind of does. But
obviously, I mean,
obviously, it's the only answer.
If it's the only obvious answer, David.
Well, clearly, there's no. I mean, it is like looking. Okay, I'm gonna look out the window.
All right.
And there's nothing. Oh no, there's a speck. I can't do it right now. But I'm gonna say there's aliens out there.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna take.
You are in California.
Another half a second. I'm gonna take another half a second. There are definitely aliens out there, but
I saw Men in Black.
Yes. But if I look closer, if I take another half a second, I can see it's just a speck on the window. I'm like, man, it's really moving because I'm leaning and it's just zipping across the mountain ridge back there. But no, it's just a speck on the window. There's no flight. There's no technology that we have that has that level of maneuverability. And from that statement, it is true.
Right,
but it's also true that it's just a speck on the window.
So you're saying these Ukrainian scientists need to get some perspective. Because it's all about perspective.
Yes, perspective. How about clean the lens.
Clean the lens. Right. It probably hasn't been
Get up
cleaned
there
in a
with some
while.
Windex.
They do
Yeah,
have
get
some
up there
other
with some
stuff.
Windex.
They do have some other
Yeah,
stuff
there's some
going
other
on. They
things going
probably
on.
haven't cleaned the lens in a while. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, we got more news.
All right, put the lens cover back on that thing.
Here's one. Here's a good one. Your bad luck isn't random. An Oxford physicist proposed a machine could help prove it. So basically, this guy's theory is that he can, using quantum computers, he can prove that a person's bad luck, a person who's like habitually has bad luck, it's not just random. It's actually their place in the universe for good things or bad things to happen to them. So, oh man, I used this paywall thing and it didn't work. All right, whatever. We have the headline here. Anyway, I did read the article, and it's again, they might want to think about perspective.
I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save everybody a lot of money.
Okay,
We don't have to build quantum. We don't have to build quantum computers and AI. We don't need that. There's a quote from the bad guy out of Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
Ooh,
that
David, that's a deep
says,
cut. Under Siege 2.
He says, yeah, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
The cinematic classic.
Chance favors the prepared mind. So
there you go.
Skip all of the AI stuff. Chance favors the prepared mind. You know, if you're looking for the opportunity, the more likely you are to find that opportunity. If you're looking, now this goes the other way as well. If you're looking to be offended, watch our show. I'll try my best.
That's it. Look, if people who are like perpetually having bad luck, they're just always bad things. Maybe you're making poor life choices. Maybe you're not planning ahead for good things to happen. Maybe, you know, sometimes bad shit happens. Happens to all of us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure physics is really going to break that news for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Popular mechanics.
And I would say,
disappoint us again.
I would say that this. I don't know that quantum physics is where I would go, but maybe noetics.
Okay.
Noetics
Sure.
maybe have a little more impact in that. And the more I read and learn about noetics, I'm like, okay, a lot of this stuff makes sense. But you know what else that you can boil that down to? Chance favors the prepared mind.
Look, do you know why Batman always beats Superman in a fight? He's prepared. It's prep time. It's a real thing.
And he knows the name Martha, based on the new movie.
Well, that's why Superman lived against his fight with Batman, because they both knew the name Martha.
Ah, yes. So
he's one bad Martha Fokker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crossing streams on genres there. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, indeed. I don't know how to recover from that. So I was just going to say I watched the what is it? Is it Man of Steel? Yes, I say Steel.
Still,
my wife's
going to be
like, it's Steel.
No, Man of Steel. It's about moonshiners. It's about moonshiners.
It's a moonshiner back in West Virginia. Yeah.
Man of Steel.
Don't tell me how to mispronounce my words, woman. Maria doesn't treat me like this. Ladies and gentlemen, in comedy we call that a callback.
In reality, we call that David sleeping on the couch when he gets home.
in reality, yeah. We had a viewer. We dropped one off. My phone's about.
That's your wife.
Yes, indeed. All right. So what do we got here? So
you were going to say something about
essentially, don't suck. Be awesome.
Words of wisdom, David. All right.
Yeah.
Next piece of news.
That's what I do.
160 people wanted to be buried in space. Their capsules slammed into the ocean instead. I think they might have some a lawsuit on their hands. The families, that is, not the dead people.
I'm fairly certain that that's going to be covered in the terms and conditions.
But really, I'm not sure the dead people mind, is what I got to say about that. I don't think they'll notice.
That's all right.
Moving on.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind. There was a Star Trek Next Generation episode where people were cryogenically frozen, like right at death or right before death, and then with the hopes that in the future they'd be revived and healed from whatever ailments they had. That was kind of a cool episode.
Yeah, not bad.
It was a kind of cool episode. One guy was like in the market heavy, and he's like, I need to check on my portfolio and my accounts and so on and so forth. And all the people are like, what the frig are you talking about, man?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We don't have money anymore. I mean, when you make your life all about money and they get rid of it, fucking socialists.
Well, it's funny. They don't have money anymore until you go to DS9, and then they have money. Gold Press Platinum. So,
or you play poker night with Riker. There's always money in that. There's always chips. What are they playing for?
Right, exactly.
Got it.
Cigarettes. I'm playing for cigarettes.
Favors.
Well, anyway, all right, we got more news. Since David's traveling, I thought this would be really good travel news for him.
Nikki says in real life we call that divorce.
Ouch. It's okay. You'll always have Maria.
So we have a joke that we fire back when one of us makes the whole "let's get a divorce" thing, and it's "don't threaten me with a good time."
Nice. I'm sure your current wife appreciates that, David. All right, here's something since David's
just
traveling.
As much as I do.
Both pilots in A320 cruising at 36,000 feet with 153 passengers fell asleep for 20 minutes and drifted off course. The routine fitness checks cleared them both to fly. So they just decided to take a nap for half an hour and veered off course at 36,000 feet in the air. That seems like it's going to work out for everybody.
What the fuck are you going to hit at 36,000 feet, man?
Would you, David, would you want your pilot taking a nap for half an hour?
No, I want them to take a nap at 36,000 feet and be wide awake when they have to land, okay?
Well, they were asleep enough that they veered off
me.
course, meaning the autopilot either wasn't turned on or wasn't doing its job, which I would call a problem.
Yeah. Potato or whatever.
All right, David's not scared easily. Let's see if this next one gets him.
Why would that get me?
Satris.
I want him awake for takeoff and landing. What?
Satris unveils its new robot called Three Halves. This is not a horrible nightmare of an AI. This is actually an AI-powered robot that is designed to carry power tools, chainsaws, and flamethrowers. This is a real robot designed literally for emergency services, clearing brush. If you'll notice, it doesn't actually have hands. It's fitted. Its weird little hand nubs are fitted so you can put chainsaws and power tools in its hands.
All right, that's cool.
And
but my problem is the three halves. Like, it's a half,
right?
It's a 1.5.
Well, it's from California. I don't think math is really their big thing out there.
Oh, definitely not. So I don't remember what school it was out here. They got rid of the SAT or whatever requirement for, and now they're begging to get it back because they're letting in some. Yeah. Anyway, This robot is more dangerous than it looks. And they're like, "Oh, here's some knives and guns."
Yeah.
Is that a karate chop hand? Go back. Is that a karate chop hand? It looks like a karate chop hand.
So they actually designed it. They designed it specifically so it wouldn't fit through normal-sized doors, just in case people were afraid of it. And they designed it specifically with weak spots. So if it does happen to turn evil, you can shoot it or stab it in any of its air pockets, and it's supposed to turn off automatically. Now, why you would build that into a robot that you claim is not going to turn evil and kill you, I don't know, but they did it. This is a real thing. This is not even a joke.
But, somebody's got to shoot it or stab it. And not be like, "Hey, don't chainsaw people."
Right.
But I'll tell you what, we could get rid of those people that are blocking the road. I think maybe we get this thing some body armor and just don't mess up traffic, people. That's the bottom line.
Why did they have to make it look like Satan? Also,
Satan's a cow?
Why? Well, it's a centaur with like a demon cow head. I think if Satan were taking the form of an AI, it might definitely be this one, or taking the form of a robot.
Satan's down there going, "Which one? Ooh, that's not bad.
Ooh, that one's pretty cool. I hope nobody stabs me in my air reservoir." And why would you build in these safeguards if you're really sure it's not going to turn evil and try and chainsaw innocent people? There's a lot of questions about this robot, and this is a real thing. This is a real company.
Because you're 50-50 that it won't.
I mean, they're pretty sure. They're kind of sure it's not going to use this chainsaw against people.
It's not Deep Impact. It was the other one that was the same. I think Armageddon, where they're up on the Russian space station, right? And they're on the rock at that point, and he's like,
right.
What's the odds of this? He thinks 80-20, 60-40, 50-50. If it works, we're heroes.
There you go.
If it doesn't work, they're notorious, but for different reasons. And I don't understand the need for the head at all.
Well, so apparently the horns that come off at the end of them are cameras that it uses for depth perception. And the further apart they are, obviously it gives better depth perception. That's what the website says. Now, this is also apparently being proposed to use for like emergency services during like forest fires in the western states. If you're in a forest fire and you desperately want to get out and get help, and you see this thing, that's not going to make you feel any better.
No, it's not going to be like, get on my back. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, avoid my chainsaw. Get on my back. I promise I'm not going to carry you into hell. Yeah, it's. I don't know, man. I got to question the designers on this one.
I am betting that the designers was somebody that said, "You want to fuck with the church thumpers out there, the Bible thumpers?"
Right.
Check this design out. I did. Now,
the company's based in California.
If that's the case,
yeah.
If that's the case, I fully approve of the design. Not because they're picking on the religious or folks like that, but just because they're doing it just to mess with people.
Well, so actually,
doing things just to mess with people are fun.
I was thinking about this, and you know how like OpenAI, like Sam Altman, and Elon Musk, all the people who own these big AI companies, keep talking about like AI, becoming sentient and aware, and it's alive and this sort of thing. And most of it's bullshit, and most of it is only to get people talking about it, to like build hype about it, to get people. I'll bet that's what this is. I'll bet that they designed this specifically to get people like you and I talking about this, and to get to get the Bible thumpers like, oh, it's Satan in a
look at that
in a carbon fiber chassis. It's evil.
I like carbon fiber. Is it real carbon fiber? Or is it carbon fibre? It's just like a sticker on top of it that makes it look like it's carbon fiber.
That's it. Carbon fibre.
I had to reboot the app over here, and it tells me that Nicole Leffingwell's watching. She had to log off momentarily to search up divorce attorneys.
Right? She's like, Maria can have him at this point.
She says it's creepy. So, Nikki, what are your thoughts? You're in the middle of a panic moment, all right? You've got a forest fire going on around you, and this thing comes lumping through and lurching into view with a chainsaw coming through. And there's a mechanical, like a microphone voice coming through and, get on the back. I will bring you to safety. What do you think you're going to do? First of all, the forest right in that general vicinity is probably going to be safe because it's going to be wet.
Because you piss your pants all over the.
You're going to piss yourself. Yes. So the squirrels in that square yard is safe.
That's it.
But I don't think that. Again, I really think they did it just to mess with people. And if they did, great job.
I do have to admit, very few things would be cooler than riding into battle on the back of this thing while it's carrying a chainsaw against your enemies. I'm just telling you.
I'm in. I'm signing up.
Like that's pretty badass.
Nikki says I would pass out. No joke. That thing
hilarious.
Galloping into view. I wouldn't mind seeing this thing in action.
Right?
No job.
Ride one now.
Your safety. Yeah. OSHA gets a little OSHA compliant sticker on it, like a ladder.
Yeah. How do you think you would propose this to like UL?
I don't know. It's like what and you walk it in, right? It walks in Underwriters Laboratories, and they go, to what standard are you expecting us to list this damn thing?
Exactly.
That guy from Michigan is like, let me show you this fucking thing. And all of his videos. I don't know if you ever watch it, but the guy's absolutely great.
Right.
But yeah, it'd be tough. I mean, there are going to be certain things in there that could. Here you asked me a question. I started actually thinking about it in reality. No, no, it's all right. I got to stop.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah, you're not
Rachel,
supposed to actually
Rich-
think about it, David.
Well, I was thinking about there's intrinsic battery safety, there's electrical compliance safety, there's a couple other things you could do in there. If it does have a payload capacity on there, there is weight limits, things that you could have for conveyances. There are some things that you could actually have it listed to.
Putting too much thought into it, David.
Yeah, already. Somebody did that to me the other day. They asked me just a off the wall question, and I started breaking it down for them. And they looked at me and they're like, "Dude, it was a joke." Like, oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You got me.
I was joking with you. I was turning it back around on you.
And they go, you actually made it funnier by putting thought and breaking this damn thing down. I'm a problem solver, guys. I'm a problem solver. Okay.
That's it. I'm sure Nikki loves
All
that
right.
about you. Okay, let's.
Oh yeah. She comes to me with her problems. I build a PowerPoint. All right. Which chicks love it when you try to solve their problems and not just freaking listen, because they're notorious for like, oh hey, I came to you so that you can help me solve this issue or avoid this problem completely. That's not no.
Yeah, when you try and solve their problems, they love it almost as much as like when they're obviously overreacting. You say, "Chill out,
calm down." Yeah. Calm down. Yeah. I've got people in my life. I'm trying not to call Nikki out by name, but I just did. And then I'm like, just don't worry about it.
It never works.
Have you tried that?
Have you tried just?
I can't do that. But have you tried?
Have you tried just chilling out? Just
have you tried? Yeah. Have you
pulling
tried
back the crazy a little bit?
Down?
Have you tried that?
Yeah. Oh.
I wasn't talking about you, Nikki. I promise. I was not.
Kirsten Carnahan's watching now.
No, she's not. I had to check.
Oh, did you all see the panic? That was gold. That was gold. Okay, do we have any more news?
Maria would never treat me that way. Okay, one more, just in case you didn't think we were close enough to the apocalypse after that story. Almost. KFC reveals Oreo chicken burger, and we're both revolted and intrigued. This is a real thing. KFC is going to have an Oreo chicken burger, and I really want to try it. I'm in. I'm sold. David's thinking about it. You're thinking about it.
No. I was thinking about how to actually address this because I've been to KFC once in the past 15 years because they announced
I love KFC,
launched,
by the way.
Well, they launched the one right out by you, literally right around the corner from you, right out on Sawmill. It might be gone by now.
It's still there, I think.
Good Lord, David, this is like a literally why did you get a divorce step-by-step video. I'm not sure.
Nikki, record this. Save the video.
This was Exhibit A, I guess, is what she's trying to say here. It's Exhibit A in her divorce claim.
That's it.
I didn't bring up Maria again. He did. That was him. Anyway, but back to the chicken.
I'm right here, David.
Yeah. So they launched the baked chicken.
Yeah.
Years, decades, decade ago, or almost 2 decades ago. And I go in there, and Noah's with me. He's young, and I order him popcorn chicken, and I'm like, I want to try the oven roasted whatever chicken. It's supposed to be really, really good. Sure. And it comes out, and it's just the ribs of the chicken.
Yeah.
It's got zero meat on it. It's just ribs. You can see the bones on both sides. There's nothing on it. And it's got some seasoning on it. And they bring it out to me. I'm like, that's what you're serving me? Like, that's what you ordered? I'm like, I don't want this. They're like, well, you can buy something else. Done.
Yeah.
And I went back one time mainly because they had, I think it was, there was because they're paired up with is it Long John Silver's?
That's right. It's
And
yeah.
I am one of the few people that are keeping Long John Silver secretly in business
I
because
love
that
Long John
place,
Silver's, man.
oh, so good,
Oh,
so good.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't eat the fish. I eat the chicken there. It's crazy.
No, you gotta get a
Um,
fish. You get extra crispies. Man, those crispy things.
oh yeah, the crunchies.
Dude,
Yeah, the crunchies.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hell, if you just gave me a scoop of the crunchies, I'm fat guy heaven, man.
Just give me a bowl of deep fried batter. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, deep fried. Oh, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's great stuff. So I haven't been back, and this is not bringing me back. An Oreo flavored bun with I don't know if Chick-fil-A. Let's not start bitching about Chick-fil-A because I can talk about that for an hour easy. Um, the KFC. I don't know if the people in KFC, like the corporate people,
Okay.
have ever actually stepped foot inside of one of their restaurants and seen what
0% chance.
what their employees. I'm gonna just go with that. Employees
That's a
hand out
kind
and
way to put it.
do and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a meme the other day. And you know me, I'm the king of memes, right? I'm
You love a meme.
sending them like I'm the meme curator. I know who needs to get what and how I'm going to mess up your algorithm today, right? There was a meme that said a Little Caesars employee putting out their cigarette and coming inside to take care of you is a sign of major respect in their community. And what's funny is, sadly, Little Caesars is one of the better pizza places in the New York area where I live, upstate there in the Syracuse area. Because
really sad, because I know New York City is known for New York style pizza.
Well, that's shit too. But
so you would think like New York as a whole would have some sort of pizza culture. Like Ohio has pizza culture. Like you come.
Ohio has a major pizza culture.
Ohio, we know pizza.
Yes. New York does not know pizza. So Little Caesars
weird.
is actually one of the better pizza places in our area. If you want a Detroit style pizza, it's really our only choice. And the other pizza is just like, here's the thing: when you go down to Ray's Pizza down in New York City, or anybody that tries to copycat Ray's Pizza down in New York City, it's the cheapest stuff. It's the cheapest flour, no salt. There's no flavor. The cheapest cheese product or imitation cheese product.
It's not real cheese.
The cheapest whatever pepperoni, maybe fake pepperoni, maybe the worst thing in the world, halal pepperoni. There's just, I mean, it's just absolute trash.
Yeah.
And not worth getting at all. If you go there, if you're visiting and you're never going to go back to New York City, have a slice of pizza.
If you've never actually had good pizza,
because if you never had good pizza, it's gonna be fine.
And that's maybe
if you're from Ohio,
right?
Yeah, if you're from Ohio, don't get the pizza in New York.
So maybe that's why New York style pizza is so famous in New York, is because people around New York, they don't know what good pizza is. They go there like,
they don't. They don't
pizza.
know what good pizza is. They don't know what good pizza is. To them, it's as thin a crust as you can get, followed it's grease and all the stuff coming out. It's just absolutely terrible.
So the next time I go to New York, I still need to try New York style pizza. I haven't had it yet. I've been
to Chicago. You didn't go with us after the strip club?
I'm pretty sure there was no pizza involved. I'll ask Maria. She has better memory than me. So,
oh man, you were just going to drive that home. Nikki's actually on the phone with me, like she's gonna be like, "So Maria."
But no, I've been to Chicago, so I like lasagna, so their pizza was fine. But I'm telling you, if you really want good pizza, you got to come to Central Ohio.
Yes, you can get and this is okay. We're off on a tangent, but we're going down this slippery slope.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? This is not weird. There's an Oreo flavored chicken sandwich on our freaking screen right now. Us talking about pizza is completely acceptable. I would say
it works.
I mean, do you put mayonnaise on that? I wouldn't. Mayonnaise on an Oreo bun.
I would try it.
Or
you know what would be good? No, honey. No,
honey. No, I like honey.
Hot honey. Hot honey. That's what I was going to say. Hot honey.
Yes, hot honey.
Hot honey with the Oreo bun on the chicken. Dude, tell me that wouldn't be good.
I don't know that I can go with the Oreo bun. You give me the Oreo bun and the whoopie pies. Remember the whoopie pies that have that soft cream in the middle of it?
That's probably
Give
what
me
this
an
is. It's probably
Oreo
like
bun.
the top of a whoopie pie.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you give me the just give me the Oreo bun on the side. I'm gonna go home and whip up my own whoopie pie cream, and I'm gonna make my own cream pie, and boom, there we go. That wow,
David, if you got to wait till I come into town to try
this. The internet's gonna have fun with that one. The internet's gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah, I have no comment to that. And then Richie Slack says wrapped in bacon. Richie, I like your style.
Bacon. He came in, so it just popped up that Richie Slack is watching, and he's like, you know what that means?
Bacon. That's it.
That's a good man. That's a
call
good
that
man
Oreo mignon. Yeah.
Oreo mignon.
That's good.
Dude. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? It's literally sitting right in front. I did dinner the other night.
Yeah.
Clearly before I left New York, and can I get it on the screen there? I don't know, maybe. So I had back up a little bit. Had 5 filet. Turn south, please. Had 5
nice.
filet mignons.
Where's that
and
from?
A tomahawk. That's from my house.
Nice.
That was at home, and
that looks
I'll
amazing.
tell you, I was about in tears eating that tomahawk because the cap on that tomahawk was like that freaking thick, and I was saving that for the last couple of bites. I'm cutting all the center cut part of the tomahawk, a couple pieces off of the Russ Bruns started following. Nice to see you, David. Booker's was excellent last night. Yes. So his lady friend sent me a picture last night. They were at a bourbon bar, and I'm sitting there going, they got this, 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 they got this. Oh, they got the Bookers. And I couldn't tell whether it was the little book or not, because the little book,
right. Yeah, you gotta love Bookers. Bookers is
little
great.
Book, and the warning for anybody that wants to go kind of down that bourbon run and that bourbon world is Bookers will have you talking cursive very quickly. Most of it is foolproof, barrel proof in the 127 to 130-ish range.
Yeah, it's no joke. Bookers is no joke.
Tread lightly. Yes. Anyway, so let's see here. We got comments.
Richie Slack has a good comment here.
Nope. Ooh, what did I click? It said report comment. I don't want to report the comment.
Don't report it. Report it as awesome.
Yeah, double stuffed Oreos wrapped in bacon on the smoker for 45 minutes at 250. What?
Richie, I don't know you personally necessarily enough to ask you to make this for me.
Yeah, but I will come and visit if you make it.
Yeah, I'll come and hang out with you if you make this for me.
Have barbecue sauce will travel.
Yes. I don't know, what would you dunk that in? You couldn't dunk it in milk. Would you dunk it in barbecue sauce?
In bourbon. What are you talking about?
Dunk that in bourbon. Okay. Let's
do it. He's like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's the answer. That was the answer. Here we go.
That's always the answer.
Bacon, holy mercy. Okay,
I'm in.
Get back here. I got to
you mentioned halal bacon or halal bacon. You mentioned halal pepperoni, so he had to come back with the bacon.
Yeah, thank you. So I was in. Well, this is okay. So Columbus, Ohio. For people who don't know, don't sleep on Columbus, Ohio. It is a banging hub.
A lot here, believe it or not.
Food, art, music. There's a lot of stuff going on over there, and it's an absolute wonderful time. That being said, not everything's great. He says 127. So the Bookers he had was 127, and then man, I love a good foolproof, a barrel-proof bourbon. So
yeah, nice.
So good. So tonight, because you guys weren't on here for the beginning, I got a little bottle, the medium. I ordered the medium Woodford Reserve because I didn't want to waste all the money on a Blanton's that I was only going to drink half of, and then, to be fair, drinking half a bottle of bourbon is not something I should really brag about. And then either leave it here at the hotel because my flight's early in the morning out of California, or risk trying to get it back to New York. So I went with the medium size because there was a smaller and a larger version of the Woodford Reserve. And so that's what I went with tonight.
But you did discover that bottle is the perfect size for like a pocket flask.
Yes. Boom. Right inside. Done.
Problem solved.
Yeah. I could be in the middle of a meeting. Just pour this out. Look, I might put apple juice in this. I might actually take this bottle home with me tomorrow. I've got a meeting. Where am I next week? I'm in Chicago next week. Sadly, I did not play the game of where the hell is David Leffingwell this week. I'm back out in California, so
Yeah, we all know
easy
that.
win. But for those who watch, I'm going to be in Chicago next week, and I might take this bottle, empty it out when I'm done here tonight, rinse it out, and then put tea or something in
Like
here,
iced tea, yeah.
and then literally just in the middle of the meeting, pop it out,
And just
pop
chug the whole thing
cork,
down.
and pour it in the thing, and then just down it, down the hatch. Be like,
Actually, that's what you do. Play the Officeisms game, where every time somebody says an Officeism, you pull out the bottle, you take a big swig of it.
So I will be playing. If Sam is still watching, I'll be. Sam will be in California. Sam Avilas will be in California, or not California. He's in California this week. He lives out here, but he'll be in Chicago with me next week, and I need to make sure he's playing the game. For you guys that may be new, who don't watch all the time or follow all with my idiosyncrasies and dumbass stuff that I do.
Nah, Dave.
Before I joined this corporate America world, I was a distributor and worked in this world, but on a lower level. And I used to play a game when I had to go to their conferences that anytime one of these, this is not the technical term, but I'm going to use idiot. One of these idiots. And some of them are great dear, some of them are great dear friends to me, but some of these people that just, they can't help themselves from using businessisms like verticals and collaboration, bandwidth. Oh my Lord, bandwidth. Or if they tortured the name of our conference into sayings. Now, anytime they did that, you had to take a drink. But there were a few things. There's one that if they say you've got to finish your drink, and West,
yes.
What you don't know, West.
What you don't understand is that I use that word appropriately. I use that word appropriately.
It doesn't matter whether you use it appropriately or not. This word you cannot use unless you are making fun of it in any situation.
But I did call myself out at the time.
Yes, and confused the hell out of the people that were in a meeting. So Wes and I, we're in Canada. International businessmen as we are. We're in Canada, and Wes is talking. He's going on, and he's blah, 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 blah. And he drops the coup de grace of business terms. The one that you should never say. It's the Yahweh of religion, right? You don't say Yahweh. You can't say that. It's any word except this.
It's the word that shall not be named. Yeah.
It's the word that shall not be named. And what was that word, Wes? I'm sorry. Let me prepare my drink as you're about to say it.
Synergy.
Cheers.
I used it appropriately. Synergy. You gonna finish that glass?
No, because we're making fun of it. But I will take a drink. But no, we're up there, and we're in the meeting. And he says, well, I'm trying to create a synergy between our companies. And my eyes snap to him immediately. And he just stops. I mean, we're in Canada. It's an international business meeting, right? And his eyes lock over to mine real quick. He's like,
I realized after I said it, I was like, well, shit.
He goes, well, now we have to drink. The other guys have no clue what the heck
they didn't know what we were talking about.
So that was great. So hopefully Steve and the gang up there, we have a chance. We have a chance to explain to them the game.
I have a feeling they'd enjoy the game. Yeah.
Oh, I think they would. Yeah. They're super cool guys. Very technical, but also it's very odd to find somebody who can be that technical, but also have that creative mind,
right,
as well.
Yeah, very good guys.
So when we find them, it's a wonderful thing to find somebody that has, the technical aptitude and that creative fakazi brain, because usually when you get people that can be technical, they're ones and zeros, and they struggle. They struggle with theoretical concepts sometimes. Anyway,
yes.
Yeah. So right here, I'm looking through here. We've got my company has gone corporate America this year. Welcome to the crowd. Welcome to the crowd.
Welcome to the crowd.
Indeed. Welcome to the crowd. Been here 20 years. This has been the roughest. Yeah. So, do you
Corporate
have
life,
the
man.
bandwidth to circle back for a Teams meeting so we can level set and align? Because if you do, welcome to corporate America.
Yeah, ping us when you have the bandwidth.
Thing is, when you have the bandwidth. Yeah. This year, the roughest. Yeah, I bet. So, we're gonna drink one in honor of Richie Slack here, who has, for lack of better terms, sold out.
To
Great
Richie,
job.
the sellout. Okay.
The sellout.
He didn't sell out, he
to
bought
be-
in.
To be fair, isn't that kind of the goal? Is just, yeah.
Look, if Flashpoint ever gets to the
I
point
will
where
sell
somebody,
out in a hot. I will sell out in a hot second.
yeah, if Flashpoint ever gets big enough that somebody wants to offer me enough money, yeah. it's there's no question. I'm out.
Yes, I'm out. Yeah, I have passion for what I do, but I'm also not here for the practice.
Right. Now it's gonna have to be a lot for somebody to get me to sell Flashpoint,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling it's
Richie
gonna
says,
get there.
Cheers, brothers,
Exactly. Cilantro.
Indeed. To your future synergistic endeavors.
And hemorrhoids. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
There you go.
I was like, I don't think that's the medical field that he's in. I thought it was. He told us once.
You're trying to say his license plate doesn't say ass man?
No, it doesn't. I assume. I don't know. It might.
It's
It might for a whole
joke.
different reason.
That was a good
though.
episode.
Yeah, I know the Seinfeld joke. Yeah, I was like, oh, you're the ass man. Okay. Yeah, and Russ says cheers. So, Russ, what are you drinking currently?
There you go.
Because these are important things. These are the things that matter in life. Drinking with friends it ranks extreme. Kidney dialysis. Dialysis is the word I was looking for. I couldn't think. Yeah, he told us in the past that they did kidney dialysis, and of course, I spent the whole week after that thinking about growth potentials, market saturation, and then of course Medicare,
Dialysis.
Medicaid interactions and insurance interactions of how you would work with that. So yeah. Anyway, and how
It's
you
a
would
weird,
grow.
weird show, David.
Well, I mean, we're a weird show in general, so
It's true. It's a
we
good
do
point.
have a topic. He's doing benchmark tonight.
Good one.
Well, so benchmark has. Okay, first and foremost, standard benchmark.
Hmm?
That's a plastic twist-off bottle.
Is it?
And yes, and that
It's
is
a good
the
one, though?
bottle. Oh, for
I think there's some good stories behind this one.
$14.
Okay.
Well, you were there. You were there at the cigar lounge in Columbus, right near your house. That's where I kept going back to.
Oh, is that one benchmark? Okay. Yeah,
I had Blanton's
that was good.
in
You're
front
right.
of me, and I kept going over to that other table with those guys, like, yeah,
Yeah.
cheers, cheers, cheers. And that was right after they changed my blood pressure medicine because I'm old and fat, right? And then I'm all of a sudden like,
That was
out.
the medication, though. That was not the booze.
but yeah, he's still. Let's see, one of the bottles that was left over from the bar. I'm finishing up. Okay,
But yeah,
so,
that was good.
Russ used to
remember.
have a bar down in the Carolinas there, down in South Carolina.
Okay.
And yeah, he's a Corvette guy. He's a
Yeah.
Corvette guy, so naturally. So I'm working right now. I've got a guy at a dealership running some numbers for me because he's got a 23 or 24
You getting a new
C8
Corvette?
Corvette. It's a Stingray, but with the
Ooh.
R spec, which basically means it has the word Stingray with an R on it.
It still sounds pretty cool.
But it's it's beautiful. It's white, black interior, black accents and everything.
Nice.
It's gorgeous. So he's running the numbers, I think. But I mean, do I want $1,000 a month car payment? Is my question.
Yeah.
That's
chump change, David. You can't take it with you. But your wife can when she leaves you.
Yeah,
for house bourbon.
So Russ, for house bourbon, $12. Yeah,
that's
now,
awesome.
We can't buy it for 12. We got to pay 14. But it is. Now I'm gonna go a little further.
Okay.
It's not bad for a $12 bourbon, a $12 bottle of bourbon. It's not bad for a $35 to $40 bourbon.
Yeah.
You could take benchmark and do a complete blind taste on it, and it's going to beat a lot of other whiskeys out there if nobody knows what it is.
Sure.
And so there are times we do what's the Christmas thing where you get the toy, you open it up, you get a piece of chocolate, advent calendars.
Advent calendar. Yeah. Oh
We
yeah, you do
make
the
one in
booze advent calendar, don't you?
Yeah, we do on in my local cigar group in Syracuse. We do so wait. No, I can't take that off this the phone's too close. So he says C8R, very nice. 1072. Ooh. Yeah. But I've had three. So he's got a couple of them, and I believe one of his babies is still in the shop.
Oh
and
man.
I keep checking in on it from time to time.
Yeah.
But it hurts, man. It hurts. When I hear a Corvette has to go to the shop, I'm like, man, it must be so scared in that cold, dark,
you just want to go in and take care of it. Just
mechanic shop. I just want to come
go in and just cuddle it.
It's
just
okay.
calm it
It's
down.
gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I'll come in and I'll just sit and drink bourbon and talk to you for a while.
I could see. I could actually see you doing that, David.
I probably actually.
I could see you doing that.
But yeah, anyway, tonight's topic is last week's topic that we couldn't get to, and it really is focused around this crap ain't easy.
There's a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah. Even us. Now we went a different route. We're live, and that's by choice. Mainly, that choice is we're busy. I was going to say lazy, but really the honesty of it is we're busy. We don't have time to record and edit and
then edit and then add graphics
outtakes and edit and all this and graphics and drop-ins and all that. We don't have time for that. We both are extremely busy as it is already. And even this show, with it being live format that it is, there's a lot of moving parts in the back end. Like we have a complete new tech stack for tonight. So before we launch into the full topic, Gee, Christmas, simple word like topic was like, nah, bro, I'm on vacation. I'm on break. I'll be back in a few seconds. No, but before we launch into full topic, I'm going to have West break down the tech stack that we used for the past
6 years,
5 years, 4 or 5 years. We iffied it at the beginning with a couple of other things until we landed on eCam. We're not going to go take you all the way back through all the things we use because we did a lot of weird shit. But since we hit eCam, so we're going to talk about the tech stack we used last week, the tech stack that we're using this week, and then we're going to launch into, and again, this is for a live show, we're going to get into, to make one of those 3, 5, 10-minute videos you see on the YouTubes, what are you seeing there? You're seeing the finished product.
Right.
So I don't want to dig into it too much, but Wes, if you can, break down the tech stack from last week.
Yeah.
And then tell us about our tech stack from this week.
Yeah. So to make a 10-minute YouTube video, it takes 10 minutes to watch. Yeah. To make that 10-minute video, it can take all day long. We're going to go into all the
tech stack, West.
Well, hang on, I'm building up to it.
You're building
you can't
up.
just,
right.
I'm building up to it.
Hold on. I've got to pour more whiskey. I don't know what's happening here.
Building up to it.
So it can take over here
all day long to make a 10-minute video. And like David said, we're going live right now because it's easier than all of that.
Easier.
And even
especially for us.
Even the easy thing like this live stream has a lot involved in making it, right? So last week and for the last couple of years, we used a combination of something called eCam and Restream. So eCam Live is a paid video platform where it can bring in multiple video sources. Actually, it can bring in 2 video sources unless you want to pay extra, and then you can bring in other video sources. This platform, by the way, nickels and dimes the shit out of you.
So it's license heavy.
Yeah, so for every little thing that you want to do,
every little thing,
you got to keep upgrading to do different things, right? But for the version that we were using, David would get a link. He could then join the live stream as long as their platform was working well, which half the time obviously it wasn't, because you saw last week David kept getting cut off.
Yeah, we kept getting booted. It was crazy.
After that, you need to connect Ecamm over to another platform called Restream. Now, what Restream does is it will distribute your live stream to multiple different. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I want you to keep it. Restream distributes your audio to. But I just read the comment that Russ said he's getting his baby Corvette. I believe it's a C7 back in 1 week. So the Corvette has come through surgery healthy, is going to be in recovery and back on the track very soon.
Russ, I'm glad to hear the good news. That's congratulations.
Yes, very good news. Congratulations, Mazel Tov. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to pass that comment up because it's important.
It's obviously. So Restream then takes the video feed from Ecamm, and then Restream will send it to YouTube and Facebook and Twitch or wherever you want to stream it. So that way your computer isn't sending streams out to individual platforms. It's just this other platform that then branches off into these other places.
This is a time that you are able to say the word bandwidth without having to take a businessism drink, because Restream is one of those services that actually helps you save
bandwidth, actual bandwidth. Yes,
your actual bandwidth. Because when you go to, let's say you go to speedtest.net or whatever, or if you're a Google Chrome user, you just type in speed test and there's a built-in speed test thing that doesn't have a lot of flash. Speedtest.net, there's a lot of flash, there's a lot of stuff on the screen, but you'll get two numbers, and a couple of them you'll get a couple more numbers. But one of them is your download speed. That's what most people care about. That's what's going to allow you to stream your adult entertainment without it lagging. Okay, so you can see Debbie does Dallas. She doesn't do the dishes without interruption throughout. Also, Netflix uses it or something. But then the other one is the upload stream. So you're going to download bit and you're going to get an upload speed. For people like us, the upload speed is actually far more important to us because we're not necessarily taking in a lot of bandwidth in, a lot of data in, but we are sending a decent amount of data out. So that upload speed means a lot more to us. And then there's a ping rate and some connectivity stuff that falls into that as well. But those are the things that we look for. And so if we're sending out a single data stream to a company called Restream, and then it's sending the multiple out, it's utilizing its bandwidth, we're at one stream.
Right.
But if we wanted to stream, which we can, which we may be doing now,
No, we're using Restream.
Oh, we're still using it on Restream. Okay, great. But if we want to send, we could send it to YouTube. We could send it to Facebook. We could send it to Twitch. We could send it to websites that I did not know existed. We have the ability to do that.
It's true.
But each one of them is getting a full data stream from us.
Is a new upload, yes.
Is a new upload and just going to kill that bandwidth. So Restream, especially if you have a place that has limited technical capacity for upload data stream, it is a absolutely invaluable tool.
Right.
Definitely worth paying the fees for that service.
Right, exactly. So we were using a combination of different platforms to make this stream happen up until last week. And if you watched last week, you noticed David kept dropping out. That was because Ecamm sucks. You're paying for this service, and it's a fine. If it worked like it was supposed to all the time, it'd be great. The problem is every single week they push out new updates to the platform. They don't tell you when they do it. And the platform itself won't keep working as it's supposed to until you download the updates. So unless you get on ahead of time, check for updates, download the updates, install them, make sure it all works correctly, make sure all your connections are back the way they're supposed to be. Unless you do that, you don't know if your stream is going to go without a hitch or not. There was so much work ahead of time that we had to keep up on, and you noticed the few times that we didn't, the middle of the stream would just poop out. We'd lose bandwidth. We would lose a connection to this thing or that thing, or David would just drop out for no reason.
Now, the time we called Cambridge Analytica out by name, that
That's a
was a
little
whole
different.
different story.
Right. We did a big data show. We were talking about big data, how it works, how data brokers sell your information. And I mentioned a certain company that I shouldn't mention. David already said the name.
Did I just drop the name?
And
you said, "Can we say that online?"
poof.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
And you saw it happen. You were sitting right next to me when that happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
We were live.
And you saw my mouse.
We were side by side. We were at Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers. We were at Fuddruckers.
we were at Hofbrauer House drinking beer up on the stage there.
Yeah.
Doing the show up on the stage. And, his mouse is moving across the screen.
By itself.
And there's just all kinds of things happening.
The mouse is moving around by itself. And I'm like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. CIA was all over us that night.
Oh, it was nuts. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So, after last week, after David kept dropping out last week, we decided this is ridiculous. We're not going to pay for this service if they're going to be this shitty. It's just, there's no excuse for it. So we switched to another platform called OBS. OBS is free, actually, unlike Ecamm. It does all the exact same stuff. It's a different setup. It's a little bit, in my opinion, it's a little bit more complex to set up, make sure it works. But all of the really expensive stuff that you keep having to upgrade in Ecamm to get, all the different bells and whistles, they charge you for this and that, it's all built in OBS. You don't need to keep, there's no nickels and dimes. It's open source, by the way. It's not one company making a mint off subscription fees. Yeah. It's open source. Anybody can download it.
Yeah. Yeah, I use OBS. I make training videos with OBS. Mm-hmm. And if you want to learn about Lion Tamer programming and installation, you can look up Lion Tamer online. Look up my big head on the thing. There's like an hour and 17-minute video. I used OBS to build that video, and the little Star Wars intro was built into the software. So I was like, all right, funny. Cool. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Between OBS and iMovie on the MacBook, I had all the tools I needed to be able to curate. And somebody who cared more and was trying to build a following would have made a better video. But I had the tools. I just didn't have the gumption. Is the word I'm going to use.
Well,
gumption
I mean, there's a lot to learn with any of these platforms. Like, so we're using OBS right now, and people just watching don't really think about all the stuff that goes into making a video like this. I'm
gonna stop you again.
Go ahead.
The border.
Yeah, the
just
overlay
something
that we
as
have.
simple as the overlay that we have. That is, every time I have to host a show, I'm like, Wes, I need this, I need this, I need it. So even if I'm hosting the show, like going through my data and my stuff over in New York, because we tried this before. We tried OBS, but we had problems with scaling and whatnot. Mainly, I think more because of the computer than the software. Mm-hmm. Because tonight it's been locked in, pretty solid. That the OBS was just works, and you can change and edit and make stuff happen. It's a wonderful piece of software. And so if you're gonna, but there's a lot to it.
There is a lot to it. So again,
it's not sit down, click a button, go.
Right. There's the overlay. There's David's video, and there's my video. We each have our own audio sources. You're going to notice that I'm not using my laptop's microphone. I'm using my lav mic that's right here. So you got to bring that in. When we go to the news, that's a whole different scene, and I have to set the cameras where the video streams where they're going to go, and you have the backgrounds. You set all that stuff up. Gotta,
not only do you set the camera, okay, so you have to set the camera. You have to set those little boxes. Mm-hmm. You have to tell those boxes what's in those boxes. Like, what video stream are you putting in those boxes? It could be something completely different.
Right.
And also, what audio is coming along with that scene?
Well, right.
And it's everything builds. It's not a click a button. It's not, hello, welcome back to my channel.
Right. Yeah. Anybody with a phone can make a YouTube video, but if you want to make one look really good, it takes work. And like I said, we're doing the easy thing right now with live streaming.
If I was a hot chick with nice legs, boom, I'm just taking feet pictures all day long and just posting everything, and I'm making money. I mean, God bless you, but
It's
I
true.
can't
If
do
David
that.
were a lady, he would be on OnlyFans.
Oh, in a heartbeat, in a freaking heartbeat. And they're gonna be like, "That's so demeaning." I'm like, "Yeah, I think so too." For my fucking yacht. All
Oh
right.
man. So, but making a recorded video is a lot harder. There's a lot more involved with making a pre-recorded video than going live for what we're doing.
Yes. Which again is why we are live.
Right. Exactly. So,
The two of us. Here's the trade-off. Here's the trade-off. There's a lot of heavy lifting on that recorded video editing, so on, cultivating, curating, so on and so forth over on that side. On our side, if you mess up and say the word fuck, you just got to own it and keep going.
Right. So it's funny. When I make pre-recorded videos for like my pipe channel, that has over 2,000 subscribers now, by the way. Man, I need to keep stopping and restarting, and I stumble over my words. And if you could see how long it takes me just to record a video and get a single line out, it's insane. So what got me thinking about this, by the way, is I saw a
I might
video.
take over his pipe channel because that pipe channel's kicking ass.
It's got more subscribers since I stopped making videos. I think it's telling me something. But what got me thinking about this is a few years ago, there was a guy called Winnebago Man. He was a Winnebago salesman who, there's a compilation of his outtakes from his commercials he's trying to make.
Oh,
you may have seen this, David. And I watched this video.
When you were like Winnebago Man, I'm like, is this porn?
He may be a porn adjacent guy, possibly
Adjacent. It's pornographic adjacent.
It's pornographic. It may be snuff films he makes, but no, it's outtakes from his videos. He's trying to shoot commercials for his Winnebago dealership or something. And I have it here to show you guys because it's hilarious. The more you watch it, the funnier it gets. And watching him, anybody who's tried to make a video can 100% relate to what he's going through. So I
would have went with the guy with autism trying to make a video on how to putt, to chip from off the green, and then how to putt out, right? Where he keeps chipping from the green and it keeps going in the hole, and he keeps getting mad because he's sinking these and so because he's sinking these chips, and it's not. He's trying to illustrate the chip and then the putt. I would have went with that, but sure, let's go with Winnebago Jam here.
No, you're gonna understand when you
all right.
see this guy's video.
So I can tell this is not brand new. Look at that TV. Or is that a microwave? I don't even know. It has to be.
That's a TV. Oh, it's a Winnebago. Anybody who's tried to make a pre-recorded video will 100% be able to relate to this guy. It's hilarious.
Yes.
All
right. Fire away.
All right, here we go. Oh, hang on. You can't hear his.
Can't hear. I mean, remember audio? Me? So while you're sorting out the audio, you remember me? I just did a video with Mike over there in Columbus, right? And I'm on the internet every freaking week. I do these shows with not a drop of sweat unless it's freaking hot as hell on my forehead. I don't have a problem with this. I'm in Mike's office and I'm having to do a pre-recorded thing. I've got multiple chances. I can do retakes. I can say, hey, we're going to run that back. I have the opportunity to do that. And when I was thinking of it that way, I was sweating freaking bullets. I didn't have a clue how to start talking. I didn't know anything. It was insane how much pressure that put on me to do that. And now, at one point, I decided, all right, screw it. I'm going to do this all in one take. We're not cutting shit.
Right.
And just launched into it. And from there, I mean, I've got a couple things that I'm going to cut out that were, goofy blurbs. We're talking about the bourbon on the shelf and things like that. But that's it. But that came from the difference between recording and how much pressure it is, because when you're trying to do it and get it perfect, you want to keep going back to do it again and again and again and again. All right, have you got the audio fixed? Can I shut up now?
No. Hang on.
So this is another problem with
using
a brand new platform.
One second.
So when you give me the thumbs up, I'll know that I can stop.
All right.
rambling because
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to buy this time. So, that was why, kind of the gist of what I was saying was when you're going for perfection, if you have Russ owned a bar. If you're trying to make a curated ad for your bar, you might have 7 or 8 false starts before the first word is spoken, and then you're seeking perfection, and that's also again why we are live, because we're not perfect. The world is not perfect. Seeking after perfection. There was only one perfect man in the world, and we hung him on a cross and killed him. Okay,
Yikes!
So I'm not looking after
The
perfection.
show's going a whole different place today.
Okay.
So I'm not looking for perfection. I don't have a problem having flaws and screwing up, because I've learned that you learn a lot more from those mistakes than getting it right. But again, I'm there. I have a handkerchief with it. We can see your email. That's
No, I know.
there was something for Maria.
I'm hoping the
There was something
audio
for Maria.
resets.
Go back. What does Maria want?
Maria, there's no Maria in there. No, I'm hoping the audio resets. So
it'll
that was
play.
just to see if my wife jumps on and is like, "Who's Maria again?" Because her comments appear somewhere. Let's see here.
Oh, the
and
audio's not
Maria
playing.
is who?
All
Not
right.
playing.
Oh,
So
my
we're going to do a
gosh.
bad lip reading. So Wes is going to do a bad lip reading of Winnebago Sam. What's his name?
Winnebago Man.
Winnebago Man.
Winnebago Man.
And we'll go from there.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try something else here.
Russ says, "Night guys, see you next week." Oh dear Lord, I got bad echo.
Yeah, you do. No.
I'm laughing at myself, and I can hear myself laughing at myself through you.
Can you still hear? You still get the echo?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Really? You shouldn't have the echo anymore.
Russ says, "Night guys." He's like, I can't deal with West.
All right, echo is gone. All right. Well, so the audio is not playing. I'm telling you, it played during tests playthrough. This is one of the problems with brand new platforms. You want to see what? Oh, the vet. Okay.
The vet.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
West.
enough.
Not West. Yeah, Russ. Send me pics of the vet.
Yikes.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get this guy's
All
audio.
right. So
Okay. I'm going to get this worked out for next
week.
week. But this guy's
we're going to see Winnebago Sam next week.
He goes off on these. He starts
starting
the
his script,
and he'll forget his line or just think too hard about what he's saying. He'll just go off on these huge, swearing rants. What the F am I saying? What the F is happening? What in the world? And it is the funniest stinking thing.
I'm in. I'm absolutely in. I definitely want to watch this.
So I need to figure out what's going on with the audio. But it worked when I was testing. But when you're live, anything can happen.
You could create. I could look it up on YouTube right now. Put it up there. You could just move me to the screen and that's a lot to do to create a whole new scene in the middle of a podcast.
It is. We're not doing that.
There's ways. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for next week. But in the meantime, Google giant monster. This guy looks African American, so Google black giant monster.
No, he's an old white guy. But
really,
it's this guy's hilarious. There's actually somebody made a documentary about this guy called Winnebago Man, and you can watch the documentary on YouTube. But
come on, man! I was trying to mess with people's algorithms and search up black giant monster.
Don't look up black giant monster. That's not going to work out well for anybody.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It is. You got to see this guy's video of him ranting. It is the funniest freaking thing you've ever seen.
I want to watch now. Okay.
So I'll send you a link, or you can just Google it. Okay. But that's what got me thinking about today's show is the fact that people don't realize how much work goes into making these videos, even just reading a single line. David, remember our first show? when you have
Yeah,
the
I do
camera,
remember our first show.
when you have the camera pointed at you, and you're just trying to
Yeah.
think of what to say in front of this thing staring at you.
Yeah.
It's not logical. It doesn't make any sense that your brain goes blank, but your brain goes completely blank every single time
Yeah.
until you get used to it.
Yeah, and it took. I was going to say it took a lot to get used to, but really it took alcohol.
It's funny. Once we introduced booze, it became way easier. So
yeah, once we brought the booze into the equation, the dynamic changed. I think we'd have gotten there. I think we'd have gotten there anyway. And today, either one of us can do a show without, like there are some times I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm not drinking. Sometimes I take a month off.
We could do a show without drinking. We've done it before.
So we could do a show without drinking. It'd be boring as hell.
No, we're used to it. I think we're used enough to it now. We're used to it now.
Yeah, we're used to it now. And like people will bring me out to places, and not because I'm the subject matter expert anymore. I am in certain things, but they'll bring me in things I'm not the subject matter expert in.
Mm-hmm.
And they want me to be the speaker, the vocal part of it, mainly because I just don't care. Oh, okay, wait,
we're getting messages in Spanish. I think somebody heard about Maria. Patricia Marie Jose.
Somebody's messing with us.
I don't speak Spanish.
I believe you pronounce that Jose. Hola, buenas noches. Good evening. I know that much. There's nothing about a hamburger there because I worked at Fuddruckers, and there were a lot of Spanish-speaking people there.
Senora.
She says,
Sure.
if you send her $950,000, you can get feet pics in Paris or something. I don't know.
It is asking something about 950 euros.
So let's see here. 950,000. She's Hayes, 21 anos. That's 21 years old, I believe. Pase portados le manacos espanados sin saluxe. That sounds like she's this is a scam.
I think it's well, soy viuda de sude hace 21 años sin hojos. I have a feeling she's probably trying to tell us that she's a prostitute who only charges 950 euros, which I don't know how much that is, but it sounds like a pretty good deal.
No, euros are higher than dollars.
It's not. It's monopoly money. It's not real money.
I have a wife. I mean, I don't have to do a $950 date to get laid. I mean, I've got a hot wife too. So, yeah. So I'm going to say that this is an Indian man trying to run a scam.
100% a Bangladeshi dude who is guaranteed trying to run a scam. Yes, he says he's from Francia, Paris. And
so you're speaking.
Well,
Spanish,
so if he's from Paris,
country.
So if he's from Paris, speaking Spanish, more than likely he's from Nigeria or Pakistan. So you definitely send him your
Patty
money.
May, Patty May, you need to work on your scam, the whole architecture of the scam. You got to go back to the drawing board. You've got work to do if you want people to fall for it. Dios te bendiga. I think that's some kind of a position that you have to pay extra for, but I'm not 100% sure.
Tengo un negocio de importación de accesorios para automotives.
Yes.
That was I think she was just saying hello.
Tengo 950 euro en mi sienta venciera de Society General BNP Paribas Fortis y en mi gustaría. She'd be very thankful. I think that's what that means. With some other stuff, yeah. So I mean, clear as day.
So Indian Patricia Marie Jose, thank you for your comment. We'll get right back to you.
Okay, first of all, you need to change your surname. Get rid of Jose.
Jose?
Go with Hernandez. There's a million Hernandez.
It's true.
All right.
Fair enough.
Sam says
you had me at
hola.
That was it.
Buenas noches. So actually, Sam speaks Spanish.
Sam? Well, he's not French. He's not French. This person's in Paris.
This
He
is
can't. He can't understand
well,
this.
they're in Paris, but this scammer is trying to run a French scam in Spanish
It's
on an
Parisian
American
Spanish.
English channel.
It's Parisian Spanish. I'm not sure you can get this.
So, Sam, if you could, Sam, can you translate that for us? Tell us what the hell it says.
I kind of really want to know.
It really looks like this is a scam asking for 950,000. No, 150.
950 euros.
950 euros, but 3 decimal points instead of 2.
Well, I'm just glad the name is Patricia Marie and just not Maria, because that would have been hilarious.
That would have actually would not have been hilarious.
That would have been hilarious.
As many jokes as we've made tonight about that, my wife would be pissed. Now,
if it translated to David, give me 950
Yeah.
euros and I won't tell your wife.
yeah, I'd be like, go for it, because you can tell my wife whatever you want to try to tell her, but I'm not paying you a penny. You freaking Bangladeshi.
Anyway, back to the main topic.
Pakistani.
So back to the main
India and
topic.
Pakistan, they're essentially the same people.
Back to the main
How do
topic.
you piss off a lot of people there? I might get nuked for that one.
I mean, yeah, there's at least one subcontinent involved.
West has 7 times said, back to the main topic. It's like, David, shut up.
I'm trying not to start an international incident here.
I am absolutely trying to start an international incident. I'm a big guy, man. Bring it on.
All right, so
All right.
just
So
just
Sam-
speaking in front of the camera. Oh, he's still working on.
Hola.
You had me at. Oh, I think it's Ola,
Hola.
not Hola. I don't think you pronounce the H.
Hola.
I don't think.
Ole.
I think if you go up to somebody and you
Hola.
say Hola, they might. That's either like an invitation or an insult. I don't know.
Hola. It's seductive. Hola. It's like saying Cool Whip. I say Cool Whip now.
Cool whip.
Cool Whip.
All right.
Cool Whip.
So, but just
Qu-
speaking in front of the camera is
Quen.
one
Quen.
complication. But before you even have a chance to speak in front of the camera,
Big ass complication, though.
but
Oh,
before
yeah,
you even
okay,
speak
yeah,
in front of the
before that,
camera,
okay.
you need
Yeah.
to come up with an idea. And that alone can be
Right.
difficult because everybody thinks, you're watching these YouTube videos, you're like, that's easy, I could do that.
Oh, yeah.
But when you sit down
Good luck.
and you try and come up with like a topic idea that you can actually speak by yourself in an empty room for 10 minutes about, it's harder than you think it is.
We had a heart go across our screen. So somebody loved us saying, Hola.
I think that was Patricia Marie Jose.
Might have been me. I just clicked the heart button thinking that would tell me who hearted it and just send another one.
I think you just hearted Patricia Marie Jose's comment.
I did not do that. I'm calling her Patty May. I was born in West Virginia. That
Patty
lady's
May.
name-
Oh, Patty May.
That dude's name is Patty May now.
That dude's name is Patty May. No, that dude's name is something that you can't even pronounce. Guaranteed.
Brother, you have no idea. But anyway, before the light comes on, like you guys don't know, but I actually, crazy enough, I have a light right here. I can turn that off,
yeah.
and this is what it'd be like.
Oh yeah,
But
we
actually
didn't even
have a
talk
light.
about lighting. That's further down in the
Yeah.
the agenda. That's
Yeah.
lighting and camera equipment. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, camera, all the equipment, all the stuff. It's just can you speak on it? Like,
Most
even
people
when
can
I have to
speak.
do the show myself,
Yeah.
when I do the show myself, I still try not to do the show myself. You were on vacation a couple weeks ago. I had Nikki on talking about travel and timing and planning for vacations and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Because while I do very good at dialogue, unless I'm in my box,
Mm-hmm.
my monologue is a little rougher. It's a little harder.
And we've been doing this
I
for a
don't wanna
long time.
long time. 6+ years now.
Yeah.
6+ years now. The Underdog Journey's been out here doing this. And so there's so much there. So think about it. Think about it like this. Pick the topic in your mind right now that you say, I'm going to launch my channel on. I have a channel in mind that I want to launch that I will probably get a cease and desist letter over, but it's a cooking channel. But the name of the cooking channel is going to absolutely get me a cease and desist letter, and I will share it with you guys here in a couple weeks.
And
but
he's only going to talk about how Pakistanis and Indians are the same people. They love that. They love that.
No, so what I want to do, so to do that, I'm going to be doing multiple videos, and I'm gonna when I launch the channel, I'm going to upload 25 videos, and then I'm going to try to drive that, and then I'm going to flip over to trying to do live, because again, I would much rather go for a live video, make mistakes, say stupid things, than try to cultivate, record, edit, and all of this stuff.
There's a lot involved that we're going to get into. Yeah.
Back to the question I was originally posing.
Okay.
Everyone watching, think of a topic that is your box, right? I want
that you know very well,
not my box, that you know very well, and think of how you could present it to nobody, because you're speaking to nobody right now. There's nobody in this room.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a room all by myself.
Yeah,
and
I'm talking to a little green dot on my computer.
Right now, I'm talking to David right now. He's talking to me because we see each other on the screen. But when you're pre-recording a video, you got nobody to talk to. You're by yourself in a room with a camera. You might see yourself on the screen if you have the software to be able to do it. Go ahead and finish your point, David. Sorry.
Yeah, and well, so the idea is like you take that thing that you feel the most comfortable with, throw a plastic and possibly glass in some cases unit in front of you. You want 10 minutes of quality footage. You need to talk to that plastic box for at least an hour.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Can you? Just lost my AirPod.
No, you gotta. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, we can't hear you. Your mic was attached to your AirPod.
Settings.
Oh, got you now. You're back.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, it's a little thing. I'm gonna throw one here. We'll charge them up, and I'll get them back in as fast as possible. But for right now, so you're talking for an hour for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, because all the stuff that you say during that hour is either not really super pertinent. People aren't going to care about it. You're going to stumble over your words. You want to edit stuff out. You want to add stuff in. There's a lot of the day-to-day speaking that we do. You need to edit out completely because it's not going to make good video that people are going to enjoy watching. But even before you get to speaking though, coming up with the idea, come up with an idea. Now, let's say you want a YouTube channel. Let's say you don't want to make just one video. Let's say you want to make weekly videos or bi-weekly videos, monthly videos. What'd Sam say? Hang on.
God. Wait, if you guys know Separo, the guy who takes his glasses off and he throws them all the time. Do you want to read Sam's comment? You want to read Sam's comment right now live?
He says, "Hour?" ? You had 6 years of podcast, could not find 10 minutes of quality footage. Ouch! Sam's hitting hard tonight, man. Sam, he's not wrong though. He's not wrong. Oh, Sam, that's why it hurts so much because you're not wrong. Sam is awesome.
Maybe a little less at this moment.
But it's true though. It's true though. You speak for an hour, and guess what? When you actually want to make a video that's engaging, people want to watch, that's actually going to get your point across. When you start cutting out all the just pauses and ums and ahs and retakes, and by the end, you might be left with 10-minute 10 minutes after an hour worth of recording. I've 100% done that. I do it all the time. In fact, it's gotten to the point where I'm recording a video. If you go back and if you watch my videos on my Pipe channel, there are sometimes when I can't even say a whole sentence over and over and over again without stuttering or stumbling over my words. So I'll just put in like funny clips of like Porky Pig going abba 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 abba, because it's just better. It's easier to make fun of myself than it is to try and get those words out on camera. You can't do it sometimes.
Yeah.
So
you got to own it, and so for us, or at least me in this setting is, I would rather take that in stride and move forward.
Yeah.
The idea of trying to cultivate. That's not the right word. What word am I looking for? Curate and I said this earlier, a video of perfection. I'm not interested because I'm not perfect.
Well, that's also not your style too, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm off the cuff.
But that's the point though, is like when you're doing live, that's what makes live very different from a pre-recorded video. When you're going live, you have to keep going. When you stutter or stumble over your words, you don't have a choice.
I remember both. Okay, so both of us have had our first F-bomb on this channel. And I remember both of them. And I also remember that, shockingly, West was first.
I don't remember that, but I'm not surprised.
West was first. I don't remember
it was the first episode?
Yeah, it wasn't the first episode. We were in for a bit. We behaved. We did fairly well for quite some time, and then it goes, and we're like, well, fuck, let's move on.
Well, the first 10 minutes of our first episode, you know what?
Ding
dongs popping up during your live stream.
Yeah. Oh. So for those of you guys who weren't around, I got my computer. I'm muting my computers, shut off all the ding dongs. And Wes goes, well, you don't want ding dongs popping up during your live stream. And we had
we're live.
Viewers. We had some viewers, even young in the show as we were. We had some viewers that latched onto that, and for a while, we actually had a box of ding dongs.
Yeah.
In the shot with us for the show.
When we eventually retire this show, we're gonna have ding dongs.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna give away. They're not a Little Debbie product, but I'm
they're a Hostess product.
Very used to giving away Little Debbie products, but it's a Hostess product. We might give away when we finally sunset and retire the Underdog Journey. We'll probably give away several boxes, 10s, 30s, 20s, 100s.
We will be giving away our ding dongs.
I'll probably give away about 100 boxes of ding dongs.
There are going to be ding dongs flying all over the place. It's going to be so many ding dongs. You won't believe how many ding dongs. It's
like, your ding dongs on my face. I'm gonna be like,
so many ding dongs. It's
so many ding.
You might even have to double fist those ding dongs.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many.
Double fist. What's that European girl? Who had a lot of ding dongs. What was her name?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about now, David.
You absolutely know what I'm talking about, but I cannot think of her name off the top of my head.
Haktua girl? She's American.
No. There was I seen a meme that was a joke about a thing, and I'm like, I think this is funny, but I don't know why. So I Googled why it would be funny, kind of thing, and was like, this is not necessarily funny. It's a little disturbing, but also, yeah, I get it. It's funny, right? So I can't remember her name. I don't know. I don't follow the adult entertainment industry that close.
She's an adult star. Okay, I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know where you were going with that, David. I was still thinking about ding dongs. So as I often do. But when we do eventually sunset the Underdog Journey, come by wherever we're doing the show from live, because we will be in front of an audience at the time, I'm sure, and there will be ding dongs galore if you want your fill. All right, so
All
Come,
ding dongs that you can fit in your mouth.
actually, that'd be fun for the.
So,
That'd be a fun thing for the show. How
hold
many
on, I
ding
gotta give a
dongs can
warning.
you fit in your mouth?
I got to give a warning.
That'd be a contest for the show.
Yes, that's hilarious. But I got to give a warning to my political opponent who's going to
Okay.
try to pull these videos and use them against me.
Someday, David might want to run for office, and this will be held against him.
I am absolutely going to steer into this skid because a lot more people will resonate with me than they will ever resonate with you.
That's
so if I were
true.
you, I wouldn't bring this up because I will slaughter you.
You will have
in
the hostess
polls
company on your side.
and in the votes.
Yes.
So unless you cheat a lot, that's what you try to do.
All right, we're not getting into politics. By the way, we don't do politics on this
politics.
show, but we always somehow end up going
No
into politics.
No politics. But it's not an if, it's a when I run. Somebody's going to try to look up stuff, and they're going to find this. And they're like, "Oh, I'm going to get him," and they're going to be like, "Did you really say this?" And I'm going to pour some whiskey right on whatever stage or wherever I'm at, and be like, "Yes, I did.
Yes,
I
did.
approve of this." My name's David Leffingwell, and I approve of this message. Who thinks they could have put more ding dongs in their mouth than this person?
I fit 27 chocolate ding dongs in my mouth.
Steer into
and
the
somebody's
skid.
going to clip that. Yeah.
Yes. How many ding dongs can you fit in your mouth?
Exactly.
Bring it. What's more American than putting ding dongs in your mouth? That one may come back to bite me in
That
the
one
ass.
may be problematic. Yes, that may be problematic.
But with certain demographics here in California,
it might get you votes. It might get you votes, David. Yeah, you live in New York. You're in California now.
Yeah.
Avoid flyover country. You might get the election.
What was it? Because I love pulling. I love. What'd you say? This deep cut, Dave. What was the movie I pulled out earlier? Oh,
Under Siege 2.
Under Siege 2. So I'm going to go with Sum of All Fears.
That actually wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad movie.
I love that movie.
I'm not a Ben Affleck fan. I love Morgan Freeman though, so it works.
Yeah, you put Morgan Freeman in a film, I'm going to watch it.
Come on, yeah.
There's a movie called 3 Flights Up or 5 Flights Up or something like that about the brownstones in New York City, and it's on my wish list. And I think I've watched it. It's still on my wish list because I want to keep going back and watching it. It's you put Morgan Freeman in a film, I'm in.
Right. Totally.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Coming up with an idea for your videos.
Yeah, it is a thing.
Look, coming up with the idea.
Don't toy with me.
So coming up with an idea that you can speak to confidently for at least 10 minutes is harder than you think. After that, you need to research the idea. Because guess what? You may think you can talk off the cuff about anything. David is one of the very few people that I know that can genuinely speak off the cuff. Most people cannot speak off the cuff, even on subjects they really know. Because you need to do your research. Because you put one piece of bad data in there, bad information, guess what? You just lost all credibility. You need to get dates and times and information and data and actually have good information. Because everybody has information they can speak to. But if you want to hold somebody's attention for a whole 10 minutes, you got to have more than just off-the-cuff chitter-chatter. People can get chitter-chatter anywhere.
Do you remember earlier in the show I mentioned the guy from Michigan? He's like an electrical engineer. I don't know if he's an engineer, but he runs a power plant or something. And he always introduces like, would you like to know about this, and this? Let me show you this fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't know the guy's name, but I know the channel, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a great channel.
Yeah,
great
channel.
I know
the channel.
I'll look it up here. I'll look it up here in a moment, and I'll put it up. I'll drop it in the chat here, and I think everybody should watch it because the guy is amazing, and he does a lot of good things. Not necessarily.
But you know what? I guarantee he still does his research before he makes his videos.
Tons of research.
Have to.
This guy, he's, of course, this is a. I don't know if it's Freudian, but the idea that the more similar that a person thinks to you, the smarter you think that person is.
That's true. That's a real thing. Yes.
This guy's mind works from my vision in a lot of the ways that my mind works. So naturally, I think this guy is a very intelligent on the technical side of it. He's doing what I would consider a reasonably quality job on the business side of it. Kind of understanding. I know he got into some trouble with some crypto stuff in the past.
A little bit of Me Too stuff. Yeah. Okay.
There was, but definitely a channel to watch. And when he goes through, he kind of shares a little bit of those hints in the back about how much goes into the videos. We'll walk up the list a little bit here, but let's jump from him to Cletus McFarland. Now, most
yeah,
people in the world know who this guy is. Now, I've been following Cletus since it wasn't supposed to be Cletus McFarland. It was supposed to be Cletus Earnhardt or something along those lines. Back when he did his very first video and introduced the name Cletus. He was a 1320 video at that time. And it is just, that guy got it. He had a topic he could talk about. And what I find is funny is they get nervous about the live video stuff.
They get nervous about the live. Interesting.
They get nervous about the live
because they can't edit out all the dumb, bad bullshit.
They can't. They make a mistake. They got to own the mistake and move on, right?
Sure.
And that's what we're talking about here. And the amount that goes there, and then let's step up to the coup de grace here, and we get Mr. Beast.
Oh man, he's highly edited. If people knew half the stuff that happens behind the scenes with his team, he'd probably never work again.
Well, he also is very open about all of his money that he gets in, all of his ad revenues and all those things gets immediately invested back into the channel.
Sure.
Back into the video he gets some money from this video and puts it back into that video.
He needs to be highly curated.
Exactly. So there's just tons to it. It's not just, and a lot of people do this, and a lot of people have tried.
Yeah.
To launch a podcast or do something, and they get a week. And we have T-shirts. I didn't wear mine today. I wish I'd have brought it out here to California with me. Consistency over time equals success, right? And when you're talking about doing this work, that's important. Is understanding that you can't. It's not. I can go once a quarter. People's attention spans are not that long.
Right. Oh yeah. No, especially on social media or video platforms like YouTube. Super fickle.
Our channel should not be holy break. I poured that heavy.
The joys of going live, David. The joys of going live.
Yeah. Our channel. Well, I dropped it and knocked stuff over. I had all kinds of problems over here. But our channel should not be where it is today. We literally, and I'm able to look at the metrics, I can see that we have people in Portugal. We have people in Spain, people in France.
Germany, Japan.
In Germany, Japan, in the UK. We have people we don't have many in Ukraine yet, but we have people in India.
They're a little busy right now. Yeah.
I make Indian accent jokes all the time, so they're hilarious and terrible, but we do that. And typically, long format content doesn't perform well. Well, that's great for a lot of people, but us. It's crazy when we start approaching the 3-hour mark.
We get more views.
Viewership goes
more full playthrough views too, not just like quick watch the video for 30 seconds and move on. Like full playthrough views. Our analytics are weird, man.
3 hours.
Yeah.
When we get close to 3 hours, people really start watching. Now we've been going for about 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, about there. Yeah.
Right now, and it depends on how you feel. Now, if I were a product review website, right? If I were like, hey, I want to review this here. To be honest, I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Gross coconut water.
Gross coconut water, which is exactly what I feel that it is. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I don't know who makes this, but stop.
But please don't.
It does make you feel like there's a lot of good things in this with the packaging material, and then it says artificial flavors at the bottom that I just noticed.
Right.
Yeah, just this is not good.
All natural, except for all these artificial flavorings. Yeah.
All natural except this artificial shit. If you're doing a channel, if you're doing a review thing like that, 3 hours, people are gone.
Yeah.
Very few things in the world can do a 3-hour show. I'm going to make a sound here, and I'm going to see if Wes can understand what I'm getting at, because there are certain channels that can and do very well when you get in the long form format. And it's not necessarily just on the internet, but AM radio, television, so on and so forth. And here's are you ready for the audio?
I think we're doing some ASMR stuff now. Okay, go ahead.
Bum 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 bum.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, if we could all go back to the golden age of the EIB network.
Microphone.
I mean, yes. Yeah, if Dave, you need a golden microphone for that.
I do need a golden microphone.
It was a different time. I don't even think today, I don't think radio has ever recovered since then, frankly. But that's a whole show all on its own.
That's a whole show on its own.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the people who run that thing now, they need to be in contact with us. Because who else can run 3 hours like it's nothing?
Oh my gosh. Like it's nothing. David, if we did a national show and did politics, my gosh, we would piss everybody off and make $1 million doing it.
Yeah, we'd make $1 million a show. Make $1 million a day on that stuff. Easy. Easy.
So anyway, back to research real quick. One of the reasons why research is so important is because... Oh, hang on. I just lost my AirPod too.
Yours dead too. So do you follow Snerdly?
I don't. He's not on the radio?
Yes. Snerdly has a channel. Follow it.
Oh, he's on. Okay, so he's not on the terrestrial radio. He's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube. I got him on Facebook, I think.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bo Snerdly.
I will look that up. That's awesome. So anyway, I come from the creative fields. I actually went to art school. I did not go to any kind of technical or intelligent type of school. I went to the lowest common denominator of art school. But research takes me back to one thing that I learned in art school. The idea that nobody is ever going to notice when you get everything right. When you get everything right, you're almost just more background noise. What they're going to remember is the one time you get something wrong. Which is why research is so important. Because not only do you need to lift yourself above to actually be noticed, in addition to getting everything right, if you do make a mistake and you get something wrong, everybody's going to notice. And that's how people are going to remember you. You're going to lose your audience. Nobody's going to care. Research. So coming up with the idea and then research are the first two things you need to do just to make a single 10-minute video. Right there, between those two things, you can have half a day's worth of work. Research can take a lot of time.
4 or 5 days worth of work.
It can, absolutely. So the ideas for these live streams, I mean, it takes me a long time to come up with these things and these agendas and putting it all together.
Yeah, so I'm going to pause you because I'm going to flash back to stuff that you've said in the past. And now I've forgotten what I was going to bring you back to. It was, all right.
In the middle of my sentence, I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so you were okay. All right, so you were talking about. I completely lost
Nobody
it.
remembers what you did right. They only remember what you did wrong.
Wrong.
So research can take a
I
whole
was
day's
literally
worth of
I was
work.
literally going to quote you.
Oh, that could go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Well, no. It's very pertinent to the conversation, very pertinent to the situation. But the wax burtle got in my brain and just gone.
You're gonna remember at 3 a.m. tonight. You're gonna text me or call me,
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh.
and I'm going to
But
ignore
good
your
thing
text
for
or call until
me,
tomorrow morning.
3:30 a.m. for me is 6:30 a.m. for you. Because right now it's only 8:03 out here. Sam, I thought you were on your way, bro.
Sam, you're dropping the ball, man.
All right, so you were talking. It was kind of cool. You know, it was kind of cool. It would have been a good kind of reference back to the fact that we've kind of been laying this idea before in different precepts. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what it is.
It's gonna kill you until you remember.
It is. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. Be brutal.
All right. So after you come up, after you come up with the idea, after you do your research, now you just need to write a script, because again, there are a few people who can just wing it. Some people can just wing it. Most people think they can wing it. David's one of those people. I'm not one of those people. 99.9% of people out there think they can wing it. When you have that camera staring at you and you're in an empty room all by yourself, you cannot wing it. Don't try. Go ahead, please try, but it's not going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. I promise you.
Yeah, when you walk into a, you get called in last moment. Of XYZ, this, that.
I've seen you wing a 2-hour presentation just off the cuff and own it. To the point that other people in the room that we were in stood up and said, "Who's he talking to? What is happening? This is amazing." I've seen you do it, David. You're one of the very few people who can do it. Most people, you have to admit, most people cannot do that.
I would agree with that. And this comes from my mentality is, I don't prepare for presentations. I don't prepare for this. I don't prepare for that, because every single day is preparation for me. Mm-hmm. Preparation H is good.
It's good on the whole.
On the whole.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's the constant preparation that does it. And I agree that the idea that most people, I mean, there's a lot more to this. I know I've read through West's agenda, and I know he's like, we need to move on. But I cannot overstate how important this part is. Mm-hmm. If you think you can sit down and talk
unscripted
for, you need 10 minutes of content. And to be honest, 10 minutes is a long content.
It's longer than you think it is.
Cut it down.
Yeah.
Is the 10 minutes is a very long time in our world. But you have to be able to speak to it with fervency, with intent, with compassion, with passion, not compassion. Hello. No, with passion for an hour.
Right.
Unscripted, feeding one into the other.
Yeah.
To get that 10 minutes.
And make it all engaging enough after you edit it down to where it not only makes sense, concisely and coherently over the period of time after it's been edited, but also engaging enough that people actually keep coming back. So, writing a script is important because, again, if you go back and watch my pipe videos, I put a little bit of humor in there. I put a few jokes here and there. I put some personality in there where, I plan for this sort of, setup to a joke, and then, later on, it'll sort of pay off in sort of a punchline. If you want to be engaging, these are things you need to think about, and those are things you need to put into a script. A lot of people think, oh, you know what, I'll have AI do it, I'll read what AI writes me, easy peasy. No, that's bullshit, and people will hate it. People will hate it. Watch my pipe videos, because I think people like them. They're engaging. They're fun. They got some jokes, but like AI can't do that. AI can't write a joke that you start here and halfway through the video it pays off, or at the very end it pays off.
Yes.
That's only
Yes.
something that a person can do, writing a
Yeah.
script.
You can't hold. And so in my corporate America world that I'm in, I got a thing a couple weeks ago that said, "We're getting you. You're one of the people that. Congratulations, you have
Don't you feel special?
professional co-pilot."
Oh, professional co-pilot. Ooh la la. So you have
I'm like,
ChatGPT plus.
can I delete this off of my shit?
Do I just reply back? Do I have to?
Like, it is, and I understand why they're doing it, because we hire a lot of people that that do not have critical thinking skills.
99.9% of people out there, yes.
So they need that, and so that did a couple weeks ago, and then the CEO, the president, all these big swinging dicks are emailing now and putting on our Teams meeting. Take this survey for your AI readiness,
Oh,
and I'm like,
AI
all right,
readiness. It's a
fine.
power button on my computer.
You're not gonna,
I'll turn that
yeah,
off.
you're not gonna like this, but okay, here you go.
Right.
And at the end of it, he's like, comment. I was like, well, I'm highly analytical and have critical thinking skills. I do not need AI to make my decisions for me. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Click submit. And that's literally verbatim what I submitted in.
That's hilarious.
I have critical reasoning skills and critical thinking skills.
I don't need AI.
I don't need AI to help me draft a email. I don't need AI to help me with almost anything. I need AI to create backgrounds for PDF or for PowerPoints for me.
Right. AI
Because
should be saved for making funny pictures of cats.
Yes, because I don't have access to an advertising or a marketing team to create these things with a copyright, right? I don't have it. If I had that, then I wouldn't need AI at all.
Right. It's a
When
valuable
AI is
tool,
smarter
but it's
than
not going to
me-
write you a script.
Yes. So AI is smarter than me in math. So guess what I use AI for?
Well, it's smarter than you in math because it's a calculator.
Math.
So you're
It's
using a
it's
calculator.
really, really good calculator.
It's a great calculator. Guess
It's
what?
a
My
great
phone just turned into a calculator when I said it. They're always listening, man. It's always listening.
Absolutely.
I did.
Absolutely.
I have Siri turned off, and it still went to my calculator.
Oh, absolutely. So we see it right there. Right there. What the flock are you doing?
With the flock. Yes. Oh my.
you get
Dude, don't
that
get me started on
reference.
flock.
Oh.
Don't get me started on flock. Don't.
Yes, yeah. What the flock are you? I
That's
knew
a
that
whole
was
rant.
Look at
No.
that fucking red Irish.
I'm gonna go
hair
out and
there,
buy.
man.
I'm gonna go out and buy a power saw right now just to.
So my
cut some down
son
some metal
comes
trees.
home. My son comes home the other day. He goes, "Hey, there's a flock thing that he installed down here." I'm like, "Well, get the Sawzall blades out."
Exactly. Hey, Sam says he's not coming. He's still taking his AI training survey.
Wait a minute. Part of that's funny. The other part is like, Sam's not coming. What?
Right. I know, right? Dude, I'm telling you, I want to go out to California and hang out on Sam's turf. He's a cool dude, man. I like him a lot.
Dude, I'll tell you. So Sam and I are on different brands. Same company, different brands. And I think I'm going to be called one of these days on the amount of time I spend with Sam versus the amount of time I spend with people in my brand.
Dude.
One of these days I'm going to have to answer those questions. And I'm going to have to be like, well, he knows his shit.
When I was
not
out
that my team is bad, but
yeah.
I mean, Sam's been around. Sam's been around as long as I have.
When I was out at NFPA, he introduced me to a lot of people that I probably shouldn't have been speaking to. And
no,
every one of them, I'm telling you, every one of them, I could have had just this conversation. Here's how the conversation could have gone, and it still would have been super great conversation. I could have gone up to any one of these guys and be like, fucking Sam, right? And they'd be like, yeah, fucking Sam, right?
Fucking
That's
Sam,
the whole conversation.
Right? Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Because Sam's amazing, dude. I like Sam.
Yeah. So I want to make sure I say this right. I want to make sure I say this right.
Careful with your words, Dave. I don't know where you're going, David.
As good as I am,
Sure. Now I know
and
where you're
I'm
going with this. Yes.
pretty fucking awesome. And it's not to be conceited. I'm
That's
not trying
not
to be.
no. It's not
right?
it's
I'm
not
good at what I
undue.
do.
Yeah, it's not
Right. I'm
unheard
good
of.
at what I do.
Yeah.
I learn every time I'm around Sam.
Yeah.
I learn.
Right.
Period. That's it. I mean, and I'm certain there are things that I can do that Sam's like, oh yeah, that's nice. But that's the thing is like, what do you take from this and that and the other to get out there? And this will feed loosely into our topic tonight. Like, if you let's say if you learned this linear line from A to B, but you don't have this broad line that touches all of these things, your content is going to be shit.
Right. And that's not something the AI can write for you.
No, AI can't. And so Sam is a huge AI user, and he uses it in ways. I started to try to do it. The problem when I started doing that is that AI wanted to have a conversation with me about everything. And I'm like, hey, give me directions to so and so. And it's like, oh, are you thinking about that? I'm like, no, I want the fucking directions. I don't want to have a conversation. Just give me the fucking directions. So I had to be like, just shut all the conversation part of it off.
Right.
Because it wanted to have a conversation about everything. And I'm like, I don't want to have a conversation about everything. I'll tell you when I want to have a conversation. And that was with Google. What is Google's? I don't even know what it's called now. Gemini.
Yeah.
Google's Gemini. But I have Google Gemini.
And Gemini's
Copilot.
fine if used as a
Gemini's
tool.
Great. Yeah. Copilot. I have Grok I pay for and ChatGPT that I pay for.
I haven't paid for anything yet. I'm debating if I want to.
Dude, I would send you my link, but you'd look at some of the shit I've done with ChatGPT and be like, Dave.
Yeah, the free platforms are pretty powerful. And typically, at least with ChatGPT, if you wait about 3 months after they put out a new version of the paid version, paid platform,
Google anyway.
It's free. But Google, I actually love. Gemini is built into their Notebook LM, and that is an amazing research tool. Love that. Grok is really good for math, I found. I use the free version of Grok. And I do actually use Grok to create the thumbnails for these videos.
Okay.
So
ChatGPT can now create if you took 10 or 15, and I almost did that a couple weeks ago when I hosted the show, was taking a few of them, throwing them in and say, hey, create me a thumbnail for this.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was doing it, trying to get everything set up, I was like, no, I'm care more about this thing actually turning on,
right,
than a thumbnail, because I'm sitting there with the stuff. The thing to me was the Restream.io changed.
It did, unfortunately, it did. And actually, I think very soon I'm going to stop paying for the subscription version of Restream and get the free version, because it's identical. The only difference is the free version has a watermark, a Restream watermark on it. I don't care that much.
Yeah, we don't care. So Sam says we need to add Claude and Anthropic. Now,
Claude
I will
is
tell
a
you
great
this right
tool.
now, not a chance in hell.
If I had access to Mythos right now, I could change the world, guaranteed. I think Claude is making some great things. I think the Claude bots are doing some really impressive things with each other. They're actually training each other, David.
Yeah, won't touch it. I won't touch Claude, and I won't touch Claude because of reasons that you will fully understand.
Okay.
When I'm watching my Wi-Fi videos,
I thought you were going to say Skynet. Go ahead.
When I'm watching my Wi-Fi videos on YouTube or wherever,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Or Chef Jean-Pierre. If you guys are not a follower of Chef Jean-Pierre, you need to do so, because that's the chef. Like all Ramsey, those guys are not chefs.
Is he the Salt Bay guy?
No, that's Salt Bay. No, Chef Jean Pierre. He did a time in Michelin star kitchens, and he is an instructor, but he also has a YouTube channel. Absolutely, hands down, the best chef out there. No questions asked. I've sampled them all. You don't need to look any further. That's the guy.
Okay.
All right. What the fuck were we talking about?
I've no,
You
Claude
got me.
and
I
Anthropic.
went
You won't
into
touch
so
Claude or
okay.
Anthropic.
So Claude, but
Okay.
Claude commercials, stop interrupting my videos.
Their
You
ad
interrupt
budget
my
must be
video.
through the roof. They have a very high ad budget. You're right.
They interrupt my videos, I'm out. And the number of Claude videos that I get, I'll never. I will absolutely
Well, I'll tell you what I
never
hate
use
though.
that.
No, I tell you what I hate are the ChatGPT ads running right now with the old ladies saying, "Hey dear, find me a restaurant," and it's like a room full of old ladies. And I get it, you're trying to appeal to like old ladies who just use AI for absolutely everything, which are my in-laws, by the way. It's weird that I'm getting ads for this though. It makes me think maybe the algorithm thinks I'm a super old lady who needs help finding a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm utilizing
But those ads
ChatGPT
drive me crazy.
Grok to solve unified field theory. Not find a local restaurant. Siri can do that for you, or a basic Google search, or and let me throw this out there:
Hmm?
the yellow pages.
The yellow page. If the yellow pages had their own AI, I'll bet it would do really well. I'll bet it would do really well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sam, you're not wrong. So Claude bots are amazing. We could do a whole show on Claude bots.
Claude
In fact, you know what?
bots.
Next time David can't make an episode, I might do an episode just on Claude bots because I know it'll drive David crazy.
Yeah, get Sam. Sam uses all the time. So before we have our professional enterprise, whatever, the co-pilot, whatever we have, Sam was full tilt into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sam and I are 180 mother fathering degrees away.
No,
on this
AI
whole
is a
AI
great
shit.
tool, but it's a tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool. If you use it correctly, within the context of it being a tool, it's amazing. The problem, and I think Sam understands that. I think the problem is that too many people are thinking it's it's a multi-tool
The
that can
answer.
solve all of your problems. It's the answer to everything.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a tool. It's not
So
smart.
we just did a VOC, which stands for voice of customer, right? Voice of the customer, whatever you want to call it, but voice of the customer, VOC. And one of the things that our folks was extremely happy about was the fact that we did not bring up at any point
It's got AI.
AI.
Because everything has AI. When we were at
They
CES, yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Go. CES.
When we were at CES, I made this joke, but I don't think it's a joke. That if Flashpoint only added AI to our technology, we'd be flying off the shelves. We'd be funded to the end of the universe, and we'd be flying off the shelves. In fact, many people, multiple times a day, would come up and ask, "So does it have AI?"
So here's what we're gonna do.
I'd have to stop and
So here's what
try
we're
not
gonna
to
do.
laugh at them because, I mean, we
Here's
could
what we're
add
gonna
AI
do.
just to say it has AI.
Exactly. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have because we're doing so I blocked off earlier today. I blocked off the week because it's not the first week. It's kind of the second week in January this year for CES in Las Vegas. I went ahead and blocked that off of my calendar because I got to go to Guam at some point. So
Like
I
you
need
do,
to make
yeah.
blocks in my like you do. But what I want to do is I want to build with you the marketing, the information that we need to do to say that your product has AI. Because we joked about this last year and we're joking about it today, we want to throw that in there. We're going to see the difference in traction. And I think if depending on where you get, I think we do two. I want you to get another corner booth. And we'll do one that has the core and the go, and then we'll have the Flashpoint.ai. AI
Flashpoint
right?
dot. I'll see if I can get the URL. Yeah.
All right, Flashpoint.ai. And apparently Sam says he's bi or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
he says, okay, so Sam says AI plus BI equals CI. And then he had some context. AI equals brains, BI equals your personal knowledge, CI equals customer intelligence, and
Or in
continuous
continuous
improvement.
improvement. Uh,
Sam, you're onto something. Sam, you should
so anyway,
write a book about this.
so all right, on the books, I'm going to give you guys an update
Uh-oh. Oh, about your books?
about the books.
Okay, let's see. Because
I've talked about the
I
books.
need a first edition copy of these books, David.
It's going to be a series of 10 books in a box. I'm going to get them down to between 150 to 200 pages.
Oh, then he says BI equals business intelligence. That's a real thing.
Okay. Yeah.
AI plus BI equals CI.
Market. We used to call that market analytics, but okay.
Sam, you are built for upper management.
Yes. He'll do great. He can blow smoke like nobody's business. No, Sam's great. But anyway, the box. So I think because of the how big this has grown, I keep typing blah, 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 right, and I look at it. I'm like, this is too much for a business book, but it's not too much for a business set of 10 books.
Oh, so you're breaking this out into multiple books.
So I'm gonna break this out into multiple books. It's gonna be a box set, and I'm not sure because I wanna have a slap in the face to certain parties, certain folks out there. Little NBA, little I'm not afraid. A little bit of efficiency, and again, I'm not scared at all. A little bit of Indian.
I said efficiency already, David.
Yeah, that makes sense right there. So, but I'm thinking about a graphic that when you buy the box set, when it sets in, like I want to have some backhanded slaps at these people that are just.
This might be something that you want to publish after you retire from corporate life, David.
No,
this is not necessarily something you want to publish while you still have a boss in the corporate world. No.
So here's the thing. Here's what I said. I literally said this either earlier today or earlier yesterday. I could make one phone call. The job offers I get from that one phone call
that's
are
actually
higher
true.
than what I'm at now.
I believe it.
I don't care.
I do believe that.
In my opinion, the only reason I'm here is because I can make a big impact on a lot of things. We can do a lot of things right, and that's. I want more people. You've met me. You've been with me with Mike, right? Mike and I drinking late at night at a place. It's not a good idea because we're basically just telling each other how awesome each other are. All right, so,
it's true. I've been there.
It's very true. So and that's what we're trying to. I'm trying to. So I'm not worried. I'm not afraid. I've been fired by better people before.
Look, I told you this once. I'll tell you again. One day, Flashpoint will steal you away from your current company.
Yeah,
and we will make you an offer. We'll make you an offer you can't refuse, David. We'll put a horse head in your bed, and Nikki's gonna freak the fuck out. All right. All right. Sam says, "Careful, right David. So they will revoke your visa."
So here's the thing. So you were talking about that with the whole thing. If you're out there, you're thinking about becoming a restaurateur. I've got an idea for you right now. I've already had kids meal. There should be a kids meal somewhere by this point. It's been years. I put it on the public and said I'm not taking any claim to it. And if you need
kids
to sign something off on
what are you
it,
talking about?
Kids meal where the restaurant is based on the child, and when they walk in, all the tables and all the things are set for children. How many adults are in your party this time?
Got it. That makes sense.
The bill's taken care of up front, so the kids don't worry about it. And then the kids get a bill, and the bill is going to be like, oh, you got to draw 3 smiley faces and so on and so forth, right? So it's really based around bringing an environment for kids. So I've set that out there. And the next one, I'm going to call it characters. Characters. Here I am in New York. I'm right down the road from LA, right down the road from Hollywood. And characters, this would be a great place to launch characters. So if you're in the LA area and you're looking to be a restaurateur, Characters is the restaurant idea for you that you have multiple dining rooms and the tables. Each table has a different movie and possible scene attached to it.
Okay.
And that when you're there as a customer, you are supposed to play a role from a movie. So it could be The Godfather. It could be the Boondock Saints.
I would
where
never
you
go
sit
there.
at, you're like, I can't believe that just fucking
That sounds like a
happened,
lot
right?
of work for somebody like me.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but I'm gonna tell you, but you can charge 3 times the amount for a fucking chicken sandwich at a place called Characters, where you have a event going on.
Can you pick your own character, or are you assigned a character?
So, you know what?
Can you walk in and like, I want to be Edward Norton from American History X.
Oh, motherfucker! Damn.
Like,
damn.
Can you pick your own character?
Well, maybe that's not the one. Maybe we have some restrictions there.
I want to be Samuel L. Jackson from Black Snake Moan.
Well, I mean Samuel L. Jackson from any movie.
That's a good point.
That's another person. You put that guy in a movie, I'm watching that movie.
That's a great point. He's like 80 years old, but he's the dude. Imagine Samuel L. Jackson and Morgan Freeman in the same movie. The screen might explode. It might literally just explode in awesomeness.
It actually might.
Yeah.
I was looking. I've got another computer here. Fire up. Like, is there a movie?
It's got to exist. It's got to exist. It has to exist.
Is there?
You look that up.
I'm gonna look it up. You
All
talk.
right. So writing the script is the next big thing. After that, setting up the equipment. We didn't even talk about the equipment. David he mentioned his lighting. He has a camera. He has a video screen where you can see what's happening. I myself have 2 cameras right there for different things. I have my laptop right here. I have my phone over here monitoring the thing. I have lighting. A lot more goes into the equipment than you think. Look, anybody with a phone can go in and make a YouTube video.
The Hitman's Wife bodyguard.
That's it?
Has Morgan Freeman and Samuel L. Jackson. I'm going to download that. I'm going to watch it on the flight back to New York.
I didn't even see that. I've never seen that one. I know it exists. I didn't realize they were both in that. Is that the only one? There's no way that's the only one.
That's what.
There's no way that's the only one.
All right, let's look this. Here we go.
All right, everybody watching and listening, we're looking for videos,
films
where Morgan Freeman and Samuel L. Jackson are in the same movie. That can't be the only one.
Wait, 2019, The Last Full Measure.
What? I've never even heard of that one.
The Last Full. Oh my God! What the hell? I've never heard of this movie. It's got William Hurt. It's got Sebastian Stan, Samuel L. Jackson, Ed Harris, Christopher Plummer.
That has some good actors in it.
Peter Fonda.
The Last Full Measure. I've never even heard of that one. What should be like an amazing movie that neither one of us know about? All right.
It says this, but I don't see. So I see Samuel L. Jackson, but I don't see.
It's got to have Morgan Freeman though. That's the thing.
Morgan
it's got to have
Freeman.
both. Because The Hitman's Bodyguard, I always assumed was like a
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard
movie.
Well, that's what I would have assumed as well.
Well, no, because the Hitman, because that's the
both
sequel.
of those guys in it.
So the original one was the Hitman's Wife. Then there was the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
What's his name? It's got the Canadian. It's got the Canadian guy.
It's got the Canuck. Ryan Reynolds.
It's got that's what I said. The guy that the chicks take their panties off for. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. That's what I meant. They got it.
All right. Sam says, read the actors from Hitman. Well, so Hitman, if I remember, Hitman was based on a video game, and the first movie was actually pretty decent. I thought it could have been way better. I don't remember exactly which. Okay, I'm sold. I'm in.
I'm done.
I'll watch it.
I'm sold.
I'll watch it for Selma Hayek.
Yeah, Selma
That's my
Hayek.
weakness. Sam, you got us there. We got to watch it now.
Yes, Selma Hayek. I mean, she was like, "Hey, David, can you do this?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am."
Exactly. Doesn't matter what. That's it.
Ryan Reynolds, Antonio Banderas is in there. I mean, to be fair, Selma Hayek and Antonio Banderas are a freaking pair act.
Desperado was a great movie. You're right.
Great movie. Great movie. Great movie. Let's see. Oh no, Morgan Freeman, Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'd give it a shot.
And there's some other people I just don't care about in here too. But those are the names right there. Um, yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Antonio Banderas, and Selma Hayek. Let me clean off her chair real quick.
I don't think your wife is watching at this point, David. I think you're safe.
I don't think she is either. But Selma Hayek, whew. Selma Hayek was one of those, early in life, kind of like, oh, that's
Yeah, no,
nice.
she's the one. She's every dude's like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, yeah, yep. She's great. And she's got some really good movies too.
She's just great. She's
Yeah,
the bee's knees.
She's just great.
This is Selma Hayek. Right? She's just the bee's knees. All right. So speaking of going off script, so after writing script is setting up the equipment. It's a lot more work than you think. I mean,
Yeah,
David, you've seen, so between my camera, 2 cameras, my laptop with custom equipment on it, my lighting. I mean, there's probably easily more than $1,000 worth of equipment.
yeah.
Set
Oh,
up right here.
easy. You went with me. You helped me with the setup at the thing over at Mike. I had lights.
Mm-hmm.
I had dual lapel microphones.
Mm-hmm.
I had multiple cameras for different shots, and that was with the recorded. That was for a recorded event.
Right.
It's,
So there's a lot.
it's
Again,
intense. There's a lot to it. Yeah,
again,
absolutely.
anybody with a phone can do this, but if you want to do it and make it look right, make it look good, make it look higher quality than just a dude with a cell phone, a lot more work than most people think. After that is just recording the video. Holy moly. Yeah. So the restarts and the re-recording over mistakes. When you go back and you think you get everything right and you're watching your footage. So let's say it takes you an hour to create all of your content with your B-rolls and your different takes and whatnot. And you're going back and you realize, oh shit, I mispronounced that word over there. I got to refilm that. Oh man, that wasn't quite right. I got to refilm that. There's so much involved with making a pre-recorded video. The re-records and the adjustments and the restarts. And, you're filming something, you're trying to get one sentence out. And as I said, you can't, when you're in front of a camera, in an empty room by yourself, one word slips you up. And once it's in your mind, you can't say it right. You just can't. And you're sitting there and you're trying to get this one sentence out over and over and over again. And before you know it, an hour has gone by and you're like, well, shit, this is still terrible.
All right. I'm going to point you guys to some movies that you should have already watched. And
okay.
You should have already watched. And more importantly, you should have watched the outtakes.
Oh, yeah. And that's where they get outtakes from. Because professionals can't say the line the right the first time. They can't do it.
All right. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. What movies am I talking about?
Rush Hour, right?
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Rush Hour. Across the board, 1, 2, 3. I think they have another one coming up soon, which I hope actually happens. Rush Hour 4.
I'd watch that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, first of all, Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, I'm watching the movie. It doesn't matter. I'm in. Hopefully Jackie Chan doesn't try to do his own stunts from here out. But
he's like 85 years old. He should stop trying to do his own stunts. He will do it inevitably, but yeah.
Yeah. So, but the idea is, if you go back and watch the outtakes from that, there's one scene. They're in the Crenshaw here in LA. Crenshaw Chinese restaurant. A black man running a Chinese restaurant on Crenshaw, right? And Tucker keeps calling the guy, Jackie, what do you think? Jackie, what are we going to do? Jackie,
That's not the
and the
name.
other character, he's like, his name is fucking Lee, man. Right? So Chris Tucker's no slouch. Chris Tucker's,
Right.
I mean, all right. Chris Tucker is probably one of my. This is sad to say.
Okay.
This is sad but amazing to say at the same breath.
Okay.
His character in Fifth Element is
Did you
essentially
like that?
a social. I love Fifth Element.
That was probably the worst part of the movie for me. But go ahead.
To me, it was great because it illustrated, especially now, how absolutely asinine and ridiculous that
It's
social
funny how we're
media
growing into that.
influencers
Yeah. Growing into that.
are
Yeah.
right. So there's some things on there. Welcome to Flustered Paradise, right? I mean, it's just freaking. It's. I actually like his character in that show, but somebody who's in a lot of movies, does a lot of things, has been through the process, in front of cameras, behind cameras, scripted, and does some live stuff as well. Fucks up.
Yeah. Everybody does.
Repeatedly.
Yeah. Outtakes. That's why movies have outtakes. Because professional actors who've been doing this for decades, who get paid millions of dollars to do this, they still screw up. You think you sitting in your basement in front of a camera is going to do any better? It's going to take you hours to record a 10-minute video. 100%.
Absolutely a lot to it. Before we go further, do it. I don't want to scare you away from it. I don't want to.
Everybody should do it. We probably should have started with that, David.
On your shoulder.
Everybody should do it.
Yeah, do it. It's fun. It is an absolute freaking blast.
Everybody should have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Everybody should make at least one piece of content to have the experience. Everybody.
The great news is, let's say you're not comfortable in your skin.
Nobody is though.
You can create a YouTube. I'm fat and I own it. I'm good. But as you say all the time, there's normal human beings.
As normal mortals like myself, yes, most people are not.
Normals. Yeah. Do it, but you can create a private YouTube channel.
Sure, you can.
That you don't
can
have
publish
to give
something and just have it hidden.
The link.
That's right. But
it's there for you to view, for you to look at, for you to think about, for you to build on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with West.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with West. Do it.
On top of that, I'll tell you, anybody who is a speech therapist or a speech coach will tell you this. This is one of the first pieces of advice. If you have to give a big speech,
the lips, the teeth,
red leather, yellow leather. If you have to give a big speech in front of a crowd, one of the first things they'll tell you you should do every single time. Read your speech in front of the camera, and then play it back for yourself. So that's something that is super valuable. And then I'd say even record it to YouTube or upload it to YouTube. Hide the video, make it accessible only through a hidden link.
You have to have a link to get to it.
When you watch yourself back, you'll see all the ums and the ahs and the and the stutters that you don't notice while you're speaking. But when you see them, then you're like, oh shit, I have am I
refine? I can refine.
Should you call me quirky? Am I like mentally, am I okay? Do I have an extra chromosome that I'm not aware of? Like, it'll make you really question yourself. But once you see these things, then you can start to correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Being able to correct those things is going to be a huge bonus for you. And it's not just going to display or present itself in the YouTube social media verse.
Mm-hmm.
you are gonna reap the advantages of that across the board.
Yeah,
And
it'll
that's
pay
really the
off in
goal.
interviews, in
It'll
speeches,
what?
anytime that you speak. You will start to notice, oh, I said too many times. Oh,
Yeah.
I stuttered that time when I shouldn't have stuttered. You'll learn to enunciate. That's one of my problems. Is when I'm not really paying attention, I will mumble and stutter.
Mumble.
But when
Yeah.
I'm actually paying attention, you enunciate. You think about how you're saying your words, and
Like
that
me,
will pay off for the rest of your life.
when I get a little more drunk. Now, I didn't actually drink all this. I spilt quite a bit of it on the table over here. I knocked it over,
A
and
sign
that
that
was
David is very well practiced in
yeah.
enunciation after a whole bottle
Enunciation
of bourbon.
is, again, you have to be able to enunciate and clear. And sometimes I find myself more focused on the enunciation after I've had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I want to focus. I want to make sure the words are clear, they're crisp, and sometimes I don't think about it
Hmm.
when I'm a normal day. I'm going to say the word
Well,
stone sober, but it has nothing really to do with the alcohol. It's just that when I'm drinking, I'm like, I need to make sure I'm not mumbling, I'm not muddling my words. I have terrible hearing. Anybody that knows me knows
sure.
I complain all the time. Like, I will you to death.
Well, but speaking clearly also plays back into thinking about what you're going to talk about, coming up with the idea, ideation, right? It comes into writing the script. It comes into building the presentation itself. Because guess what? If you're just trying to wing it, if you're just trying to come in off the cuff and just bam, 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 I'm just going to, off the top of my head, just rattle on about this subject that I know really well, but other people might not know. Guess what? You might not enunciate super well during that because you're just off the cuff going, just you know, your words are not fully formed from a script. You have not fully thought about what you're going to say before you say it, so you might mumble and stutter and ums and ahs,
Yeah.
which is why recording your video, even if nobody else sees it, is really valuable. It's a lot more valuable than you think it will.
So you have an hour of recording, a minimum of an hour playback,
Mm-hmm.
and then a minimum of an hour of re-recording, and then let's say 2 hours to 3 hours, let's say two, to edit.
No, hang on, you're getting ahead of yourself, David. Then we
Oh,
have
okay,
B-roll.
sorry.
Then we have B-roll and supplemental footage, because you might have
Oh,
product.
wait. Because this is something I've learned that not everybody knows our vernacular.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get
So
into it. What
explain to
B-roll
the
actually
folks
is.
B-roll. Let's explain B-roll.
Right. So B-roll and supplemental footage. So let's say that you have a product that you're trying to show off, or a box opening, or you have this some software that you want to show off, or like my pipe channel, you want to show off pipes or pipe tobacco, or a beauty shot of XYZ thing. When you have that extra footage with you speaking in the background, that extra footage is your B-roll. If you have like an outdoor shot where you're like sitting in a park and you're speaking to the camera, and at some point while you're speaking, it cuts to like a bottle of bourbon, like David has, or just a dog running through the park. That's B-roll. Not everybody wants to see this square with this white dude's head sitting in this square for the whole 10 minutes. You want to cut and show other things to give interest to the video, right? That's your B-roll. That's your supplemental footage. Guess what? Moving your camera equipment. If you only have one camera, I have my video camera stuff is permanently set up. It's permanent setup here until we go to Hofbrau. Then it's a whole different thing. But typically it's permanently set up. But let's say that I want to shoot other stuff. I got to move my camera equipment. I have to set up my lighting. I have to adjust the shot. I have to get the shot just right so it looks
I have multiple cameras now.
It can take almost just as long to get your B-roll as it can to get your main footage. It could take 3 or 4 or 5 or 12 hours to get B-roll. Sometimes. So that's something you also have to consider if you want to show other stuff aside from just this square with your face in it. And then we get to the editing, like David was saying. Then you have to go through and you're not just looking at the hours
Selma
worth
Hayek.
of video. Then you're going
I'm sorry,
through
what?
and listening to yourself, watching yourself, and saying, "Oh, I need to cut out that Oh, I need to cut out that weird little Oh, I had to stop and take a quick silent burp to
Yeah.
myself. Oh, then I stood up and I had to go like collect myself. I had to cut that out. It adds up, and then you're like, oh, in this part, I want to add this B-roll, so I cut this part over here, then I put it over here, and then I have a
Yeah.
more
So
cohesive shot.
yeah. So so you recorded yourself 60 minutes. You wash it back 60 minutes. You record it again with B-roll 3 hours.
At least.
Now you're doing editing another 3 hours. I mean, this is a 40-hour job a week minimum.
If
for
you want to be a
one
professional YouTuber, if you want to put out a video
10
every
minute
week,
video.
2 videos every week, it can be a full-time job. It's easily a 40-hour a week job.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So after editing, then you get to the graphics. Let's say you want to have a nice fly-in of your logo or your name. Let's say you want to add cool captions here and there, or these images that come in and out, visual effects. You have to think about that stuff, how you're going to produce it, where it's coming from. Do you have to license it at all? That's a whole different question. But those things also you have to add into the editing. That can add another couple hours on top of everything else, the normal editing. After that, you need to think about thumbnails and titles and descriptions and all of that. Are you just taking a screenshot of your head in this box and that's your thumbnail? No, nobody does that. You look at thumbnails on YouTube, you can have AI make it, but even still, AI makes the thumbnails for our videos. And I have to go into AI and say, and give the prompt to make the thumbnail, but that's just the image. Then I have to go add the text on top of it. Then I have to add the little live thing on the top. Then I have to add a logo to it. And then you have to make sure it's all correct, it all looks good, it all makes sense for what you're trying to create. Then you can upload that before you even begin to upload the video. It's unbelievable, the stuff that people don't think about that goes into these videos. And then when you upload, there's the technical aspects of when you upload. What's your upload video quality? What's your audio settings? When you upload a simple YouTube video, you can just, in YouTube, just say upload. I don't care. Just default everything. Guess what? You're never going to be found by the algorithm. But if you make sure your video settings are just right so where they download correctly, if you have captions set up correctly, if you have the genre of your video set up correctly with your title and your captions all working together for SEO
we've
purposes.
talked about this. Yeah, I say we've talked about this in the past, and that filters in and drops into the SEO, which is search engine optimization. And if you have watched us for a while, you understand that YouTube is the second most powerful search engine on the planet.
That's right.
Google being the first. Yes, Google owns YouTube. So essentially it's part of a bigger whole, but when you're searching in YouTube, it's searching the YouTube database and it's indexing those videos. So the more data, the more information, the more structured that you create your content, and more importantly, that you help index that content, the better overall search results you're going to get.
Right. Yeah. So, in the end, we just now got to the point where we're uploading the video. That show, and it took us this long just to describe what all of this stuff is, let alone actually do it. By the end, when you create a 10-minute YouTube video, if you want to have it look good, look like a professional video, like the other YouTubers do, you're 8-10 hours into creating a video. I'm telling you, when you see big YouTubers, they have a whole team of people creating thumbnails, editing videos, creating motion graphics, doing the SEO. They're not just sitting there by themselves making this content from their basement and then uploading it. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it's a full-time job.
And then if you want to do it by yourself, and let's say you want to do weekly or 2 times a week, it's more than a full-time job. You're
Oh yeah,
absolutely going to spend more than 40 hours
I would say
doing this.
realistically, for a good quality, good looking video, if somebody still wants to maintain like a day job and have like a normal life, one video per week is what you're looking at, maximum. And
Mhm.
that is working your ass off. YouTubers, like even professional
Like me.
YouTubers that have a whole team, like they're working like 18 hours a day. They're not
Yeah.
slacking. They're not living.
Unless you're selling your fart bath water on OnlyFans,
Right.
there's a lot of work to go into this.
Yeah.
And if you are, I mean, hats off to you. I can't do that. So, and the vast majority of us can't do that. So we have to have other plans in place and other ideas to make it up. I mean, not that we're selling, and we intentionally. This is one of the things that some people don't know is, most people don't know is we intentionally don't monetize this channel.
Oh yeah. If we could have turned this into a moneymaker at some point, but like
Yeah,
this is not our day job. This is not something that
we have
we
other
even
stuff.
want to do as a day job. This is something we do for fun. We want to help
This is
people,
our hobby.
give good
And
advice.
this is one of those things that we talked about over the years is if you treat your hobby like a hobby, it will
Cost you like a hobby.
cost you like a hobby. But if you treat your hobby like a job, it will
Pay you like a job.
pay you like a job. Well, we have jobs, and we have, in some cases, more than one job, and we have a lot of other stuff to do, a lot of other commitments on our time. So uh, this is a hobby. So it costs us to do this. I block off one evening, especially when I'm traveling. I've got
Mhm.
clients that want to meet. I've got clients that want to do things like, hey, on this night, no, I'm out. I don't do things. It's my night. This is my hobby. This is what I do. West has more pokers in the fire than you can possibly imagine.
I got a few things going on.
One massive poker
That's what she said.
in the fire right now with the flashpoint stuff. I mean, it's a lot to go through, and we're not looking to manage all this stuff. Now, had we wanted to monetize this and create this as a career for ourselves, we could have done it
4 years
4 or
ago.
5 years ago. Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. At the point where we were going up the ladder, we're like, let's try to
Let's pull this back a little bit.
bring this. Let's
Yeah.
pull this back. We don't want to do these things. This is it's control of our time. It's time management is not always about making time to do more business. It's also about making time for you.
That's it.
And you've got 2 kids. I've got 2 kids. You've
look-
got a current wife. I have a wife who may or may not have filed divorce papers tonight.
Until she
So-
finds out about Maria. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny. We started this in
We just gotta go.
2020 as a thing just to get together and hang out during lockdowns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Lockdowns didn't really work on us much.
yeah, it was more of a suggestion than a
Yeah.
directive.
I didn't miss a single day of work. A single day. I was in my office every single day. And I had letters from companies, big, important companies saying, you will not take time off. You will be at my beck and call, and send this to the state and tell them to, pound sand, labeling us as a what was the word? What was the word there? Essential.
Yeah,
workers.
essential
We were
service.
essential service.
Yeah.
We were essential service. They're like, no, you will be absolutely available. So yeah, I didn't miss a single day, and I actually grew more social contacts.
Yeah, I think we both did.
during that time than I think I ever had in a closed amount of time. So, DeWine, you're a fucking idiot, but thank you.
But if COVID never happened, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
I have to think we would.
We might have found a way to
We
do
would-
something like this. Something like
We would
this.
have done something. We would have done something because the number of people that kept coming us to saying, guys, you need to be on the internet.
It's
It
that's
was
actually
It was
true.
getting pretty high.
We've
It was
closed
getting
out
pretty
many
high.
bars doing just this. Literally sitting at a bar doing exactly what we're doing right now with just normal bar people hanging out just listening to us gibber
And they're
jabber.
like, oh, hey, I had this idea. And they'll come to us, and they still do to me too when I talk about this, that, and the other. And like, hey, I had this idea about XYZ. I'm like, here, let's lay this out. Let's hear it. Here you go.
Here's
I
a
want to see it in
napkin.
the future.
How many times have I seen
No.
your napkin drawings, David?
Oh, achievement Christmas, the napkins.
Your napkin drawings.
The napkin drawings with the pipeline of funnels and things like
Oh, yeah.
that. Oh, Lord of mercy. If I were to show that to the Indians to be, they'd be like, this is gold. Like, you mean cells funnels? I mean, it's kind of basic,
Is it efficient enough, though?
yeah, it is absolutely efficient enough. It
It's
does what
effective.
it needs to do.
But is it efficient?
If I did it, it would means it was based on effectiveness, not efficiency,
Exactly.
which is
That's
much
it.
better. Hey, in India, just in case you're watching tonight, it's far better. Your return on investment is going to be much higher when you focus on effectiveness, not efficiency.
Wow. We should do a whole show.
A book to come.
We should do a whole show just on effectiveness versus efficiency. Because look, in order to be efficient, you don't need to be effective. But in order to be effective, you must be efficient. Only one of
There
those
is some-
requires the other
yes.
to work.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
So when you put the blinders on for efficiency, you put the blinders on. When you put the scope of effectiveness, there is inherent efficiencies that come with being effective,
but not the other way around.
And it does not. It's not an inverse. It doesn't. It's the inverse is not true. Trying to be efficient does not mean you're going to be effective, and I see it every single flipping flopping day. It's painful. But books to come. So just for you and everybody out there, I have in the past 2 weeks, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I'm sitting there, I'm mapping out, then I'm working on a chapter 30 something of one of the books. I'm like, I can't do this. This is not how this is going to function. I can't put a 1,000-page novel on business out. I can't do it. But if I put 10 books out that are around 100 pages each,
Yeah,
that will sell.
sure. I can see that.
And if you make it a box set that goes together, that'll sell even better. So
I'm telling you, I need a first edition, David. I'm first in line.
Yes. So we'll be doing a lot of stuff. It is
It's 12:20 here.
12:20 by your clock, 9:20 by my clock. It's been a wonderful time. We did not get through this topic.
We got
I
pretty
will
close.
be it'll be Thursday next week.
Okay.
I have booked my travel. I'm flying in on Monday to Chicago. We have meetings Monday afternoon, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We close at around 2. I'm flying out at 6:30 or 7 on Wednesday. I'm back to my home in Syracuse, New York-ish. Thursday next week, we will be live west from Columbus, Ohio. Me from Syracuse, New York, back in our home bases. So proper lighting and everything.
There you go.
And we will see you then. But I think I don't want to change the topic. I want to carry because I know you have another hour to 2 hours worth of material that we can talk about.
I think we can make it work. Yeah, there's a lot we didn't talk about. So yeah, we can make it work. All right, let's do
there's
that.
a lot we didn't talk about.
All right.
A lot we didn't talk about. We're not going to introduce a new topic next week. We're going to continue with the same topic. We're going to keep we're going to introduce and do our dialogue introductions that we do. We're going to talk about aliens and AI, which is what's
That's all that's in
the
the news,
news.
David. It's aliens, AI, or
well,
politics. Those are the only
in
things that
politics.
exist.
And we try and we do our damnedest.
We
steer
actually
it.
try hard
It's
not
not
to get
really
into politics.
hard to understand which side we land on. It's not, and that's not the intent. Is so you guys don't know where we stand, but the intent is this is not what this channel's about.
Right. Exactly.
That's the intent.
It's not a political show.
So we'll find some stuff next week. And I've seen a couple things I'll probably send over to West that I actually may have already sent over to West. But he doesn't ever check his Facebook Messenger.
Because I'm a grown up, that's why.
Shit. Well, I'm not. I want to stay immature. And yes, my competitor when I run for office next year, you can absolutely use that, and you can use this. My name's David Leffingwell. I approve that message. I don't want to grow up. It's
David, that will be the least of the things that they hold against you. Believe me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's over 6 years of this show. That's the least of the things they will hold against you. I promise.
So the problem is they're going to come in and try to attack me on this stuff, and I'm going to straight steer into it.
That's it.
And blow them out of the water.
Exactly. You'd be like, yeah,
authenticity.
Am I wrong?
Authenticity beats offended every day of the week. And I'm authentically who I am. And so that's going to be good. So next week, we're going to talk more about that kind of what it takes to make that 10-minute video. I will not interrupt as much. I'm lying.
He's lying.
I'm absolutely lying. But I'm going to get Wes. We're going to go through. We're going to break this stuff down. Kind of like what are you seeing? And the big deal is like, what are we seeing? What you're seeing is that culmination of hours and hours of work for 10 minutes.
Right. It's a lot more than
I do speaking in a lot of places. And some people I talk to, they're of the younger generation.
Sure.
And some of them say, I want to be a YouTuber.
No, you don't.
Well, I don't look at that. There's a lot of people like, rubble. And to me, I'm like, it'd be easier to be a doctor.
Right. To me, I'm like, okay, so 99% of adults who like scoff at that idea are like, oh, this younger generation and their lazy, lazy ideas that they don't want to do much and make $1 million. Me, I'm thinking, I promise you do not want to do that much work. You don't. You're right.
Yeah.
Go to med school. It'll be a lot less work.
Go to med school. Go to undergrad. Go to med school. Graduate. Do your residency. Go into.
You'll make a lot more money a lot quicker.
Primary care
with a lot less work.
And yes, a lot more money with less work. And there was an option for me. I actually thought about switching over to medical back in 2018. Mm-hmm. And I looked at that and said, I'm good. I actually like what I do. I enjoy what I do. I cannot possibly think of dealing with insurance companies on a daily basis is going to make me happy than what I do today. Mm-hmm. So I avoided that. Thank God. That would have been miserable. I would be miserable. I'd be a great doctor for the patients, but I'm Patch Adams. Basically, I'm a fat Patch Adams. But
fat Adams.
I would Fat Adams. But for me, it would have been absolutely miserable. So I'm glad I didn't go that route. I'm very glad I didn't go that route. I had it mapped out. I was ready to go. I had people.
David, your universe you were made for the universe you live in. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, absolutely. You had 6 years. Oh no, it looked like something came up new, but it was just Sam's message. Come back here.
I didn't even see that. AI, aliens, residents, and politics. We will call AARP. There you go.
Okay. So there was thing. Aliens, residents,
call AARP.
Politics, and called AARP. Sam, are you here? Are you downstairs? Can I come downstairs and just get in your car? Wait, Sam has a Tesla.
I'll bet Sam has a sweet car. Yeah, Tesla. Okay.
He has a Tesla. I don't know which one it is.
Tell him he needs a flashpoint system for his garage.
He should. He absolutely should. And I might buy one for him to put in there. That sounds like a really good idea. I might buy one. Actually, I might see if I can work a group deal out of you and get 10 of them so I can give them away to people.
I'll see what I can do. I might know a guy.
I might know a guy. But anyway, Sam picks me up, and every time Sam picks me up, the not only am I fat, but I'm not short either. So getting into his little ass car, I'm like, do I go feet first? Do I go head first? Do I go ass first? I mean, I'm a guy. Typically, I go ass first. I put myself in the car and I go whoop and then get in, right? And then open back up. That's our standard way of getting in a car. I put my ass on the seat. I pull my feet in. I rotate and my head comes in and boom, there we go. And then I deploy the foils, right? My feet and my head.
Sure.
Sam's car, on the other hand, I get it last night and I'm like, and here we go. And boom, smack my head on the side of the freaking wall. And then I'm like, I need to put my seatbelt on. So I'm like, here we go, put my seatbelt on. And then I go, seatbelt forward. And then bam, right into something else. And it's just on and on and on and on. And I honestly think that he sets it up before he picks me up just so he can get a laugh out of it.
He 100% does. He says, I need to record David getting in the Tesla. Sam, you need to record that and send me the video because I will play it on the show. Yes, I need to see that.
And I will laugh just as hard, if not harder, than everybody else. It is funny. I'm a Corvette guy. I'm not afraid of getting in the Corvette. I get a Corvette, but I know I have my seat set. Everything's is in my place. Occasionally, my wife or my son will move the car in my driveway or whatnot, and I don't know why, but for some reason they always feel the need to change everything.
Of course they do.
And I get in my car and I'm like, there's that much space between the steering wheel and the seat, and if anybody's ever seen me, I need more space than that between the steering wheel and the seat. And I get it, I'm like, ugh.
So, David, one of my first cars was
I'm like,
one of my first cars was a Fiero. I would love to see you getting in my Fiero.
Okay, first of all, I'd love to have a Fiero. Second of all, I don't want anyone ever to watch me get in and out of a Fiero. But I have a Corvette.
The biggest shoehorn ever to get you into a Fiero.
Oh my God. That is exactly what he said to me. Sam said to me last night, I'll get a shoehorn for you to get in here. Yeah. He says, I pushed the car seat forward.
I 100% promise he did that. Yes, he did that.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. And to be fair, I do the same thing. It's freaking hilarious watching me try. So a guy his boss and my boss are the same person. And he looks out, and I had customers in my car this week, so I'm allowed to have a bigger vehicle. I'm a bigger guy. I'm always going to have a bigger vehicle. And he looks at me. I get out of the vehicle. I run out for a quick phone call because I'm working a deal to buy a C8 Corvette, right? So I'm running out. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. All right, here's the numbers. Okay, all right, cool. Click. And then I go back in. He goes, I see you got the small car. And I've got a massive white Chevrolet Yukon out there. And I'm like, yeah, it's nice. And I just kept on going because I'm like, I'm not going to explain. Like, I'm not a small guy. I hire only Uber Blacks.
Only Uber Black. You travel in style. It's true.
It has nothing to do with trying to be in a nicer vehicle or higher class or fancy or any of that.
You like your monocles, I understand.
Yeah, it has everything to do with the fact that the last time I ordered a regular Uber come pick me up, they sent a Nissan Sentra, and me getting in the back, getting into and out of the back of a Nissan Sentra was something that absolutely belongs on YouTube.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It was hilarious. Even I'm laughing, trying to roll my ass out of this thing. I'm a big guy. I'm old. I've got, bad knees and hips. I don't necessarily want to fight my way out of a little freaking paper bag of a car. So I take Uber Blacks. Now, also, I have SUVs at home, a mid-size SUV and a Pathfinder. I have a full-size SUV and a Cadillac Escalade. So it's not like I'm asking for anything that I don't normally get.
Right.
But don't put me in the back of a Nissan Sentra.
We'll put you in the back seat of a Fiero. Yeah.
Yeah, put me in the back seat of a Rogue or something like that, and I'm gonna be back there miserable. I won't ride. I'll be like, no.
Right.
It's like if somebody's if because we have Rogues as certain company vehicles, and they're like, oh, I got this Rogue. I'm like, I'll see you over there.
I can 100% see you turning down an Uber because it's too small.
I have.
Yeah,
I have
believe
in
that.
Vegas.
Yeah.
I have in Vegas. There are, because I don't always travel light, not that just me being fat, but that's part of it.
You carry stuff with you. I get it.
But I have other things with me.
Yeah.
And when I order Uber Black, first of all, it's for me because I'm a big guy. I'm over just over 6 foot tall, and just over fat as hell. And but I also have some other things with me, and I've had some people in some. I can't remember the brand of the car, but they kept trying to send them to me, and I'm like, I cancel. And eventually they're like, why the hell are you canceling? I'm like, because you're sending me these little tiny cars. I can't do it. If I'm ordering an Uber Black, that means I need a big full size vehicle. I don't care that the color of the car is black. I care that the vehicle is of size.
Right.
And so it was Las Vegas. It was multiple of them. Actually, you and I rented this out at CES this past year, where we had to jump through because you had like a TV or something that was a larger thing.
Yeah.
That we had to be able to get
And
inside of a vehicle. There's a lot to it. Yeah. Plus, I'm a fat guy. I don't want to be in a little tiny car.
Sam says a Fiero had a back seat. No, that's the joke. So, but I did have a Fiero in high school, and we fisted like 7 people in that Fiero, man. That was a party
like
mobile.
7 people in that Fiero. 7 people fisted west in the back of Fiero.
It was a clown car, but it was a social. I'll call it a social experiment. 100% not safe for the road, but that's a story I won't tell my kids when they're learning how to drive.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, I had some events. I had some clients and everybody, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to schedule. I got to pick up a car. I have like 7 people with me, and they're like, oh, we got this lovely little 5-seater.
5-seater.
All right, okay. That's all they've got. So I show up. I show up there, and again, this comes into the whole sales and attitude of things. And I look outside. And I only need it for a day. I need it for a few hours.
Okay.
But I'm going to have 7 people in a vehicle with me.
It better be a good sized vehicle.
So I reserved the only thing they had available, which was a 5-seater.
Okay. For 7 people.
2 people. So 2 people sitting on other people's laps at this point. And so I'm like, this will never work. And I might have to make 2 trips. That was the backup. I'm making 2 trips. So I get there. I look outside. They got a Jeep Wagoneer. I said, "You got a Wagoneer out there?" It's like, "Yeah, but it's reserved for XYZ." And the lady goes, "But you're back today." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm back today." It's like, "But you could keep it to tomorrow." I'm like, I've got to be out. I'm getting on an airplane and I'm leaving. If it comes back tomorrow, really bad things have happened.
Right. Yeah. They don't like that. They frown on that.
This girl, with her cognitive abilities, said, "Yeah, you're going to have it for 3.5, 4 hours max. Be back today?" Like, yeah, I have to be back today, getting on an airplane and flying out. Yeah, take that instead. And it fit 7 people. So I was like, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So I had all 7 people in the Wagoneer.
There you go.
One trip, everybody was happy. Everything went.
Nobody sat on anybody's lap.
Nobody sat on anybody's lap.
Nice.
There were no HR violations with said lappages. It worked out very well.
Because as a
Worked
little
out.
guy, I would have been stuck on somebody else's lap, and I would not have been happy.
Or you would have.
Look, when you're driving over those bumpy roads, what happens happens. You can't you don't judge at that point. It just is what it is.
But David, why are you going around this block 7 times with these 8 speed bumps? It's
No.
been a long time for Wes. I don't know.
Look, you got to do what you got to do. Not all that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Ask Maria. And look, I think we ought to wrap up the show.
Yes, indeed. And to be honest, I'm actually going to have a come to Jesus talk with my wife about the joke about Maria.
I don't even know what started that at this point.
Like, I don't even know where the name came from. But Wes,
I got to rewatch the front of the show just to find out where Maria came from.
So, okay, so here's a great thing. So this is a good thing. It feeds into it. The general topic. How often do you go back and watch our shows?
I'd say about once every couple of weeks. I go back and rewatch a show. Not every week, but once every couple of weeks, I'll go back and rewatch a show.
I used to watch every single week. Let me see. Is there ways I can correct, ways I can build better? When I realized that, no, I was not getting any better than this. This is the cap. Also, when you talk to actors like in the Hollywood area, very rare do they actually watch the movie.
Yeah, they don't watch their movies. Yeah,
they don't watch their movies. So I treat it kind of like that now. Like, I don't watch our movies.
Right.
Wait, that sounds very homosexual.
I watch every movie that you and I are in, David, with great enthusiasm.
With great enthusiasm. No,
I'll go back and rewatch one of our episodes every once in a while.
Back in the day, I used to watch every single one.
Yeah.
I go back and look, view, and kind of critique myself. To be honest, I never cared what Wes said or did. I needed to make sure I was honing myself.
Sure.
That's what the watch was for. You are more of a critique. You're going to be more of a critic
on yourself. Yeah.
Than another person. So
I offer way more critical on yourself than anybody else will be. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. And that's great. But if that's where your mind sets, you're just going to be constantly going, I'm not good enough. So eventually I said, fuck it, I'm awesome. Let's go. And I am. So it worked. So go back and watch your own stuff for a little bit. Hone yourself in until you feel comfortable with you. Once you feel comfortable with you, just fucking go forward.
And that's one of the reasons we added booze, is because it makes us less critical of ourselves. We just, you just go off on a rant, and you're flying in the wind, and you're feeling good. And guess what?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, if you sound like a moron, you sound like a moron, but you'll refine it over time. And that's the biggest hurdle to get over, is the idea that when you rewatch yourself, do you still cringe, or can you just wing it and be like, it is what it is?
Yeah, don't cringe at all. I go back and watch anything I'm in now. I'm like, I like that guy. He's awesome. He's authentic. He's authentic.
Think about that. I would say Google that. Find a good thesaurus, the nerdiest of dinosaurs, and look up authentic, and that'll give you a picture of David.
Authentic. Awesome.
Authentic. Authentic.
Dude,
that's another word that you should totally look up, because that's a real one too.
Dude, the West Virginian's hitting hard right now. Authentic. That's not right either.
Authentic.
Holy hellfire.
David is he's
authentic.
I'm not even going to try. I know what you're trying to say. I'm not going to help you right now. I just want to see where this goes.
Yeah, I'm struggling. This is good stuff. I'm struggling.
He's really trying hard right now. I know. I was going to let that slide.
So that's my verbal word, authenticity. Authenticity? Yeah.
Authenticity.
What I said the first time.
Yeah.
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
The
Authenticity.
my authentic. Oh, all right, you got my attention now.
Selma Hayek? What?
But the written word, Selma Hayek. What? Authenticity. Actually,
The written word.
it was the booty for Selma Hayek.
It's just all everything.
It was everything about, yeah, she was awesome, top to bottom, from the tip of her rose painted toes.
I'm glad you went to toes on that one. I thought you were. I didn't know where you're going, David. I sometimes I don't know.
Anyway,
from the tip of her toes.
The tip of her toes.
From top to bottom. From the tip of her.
Yeah,
toes.
from her top to her bottom.
I didn't know where you were going with that, David. I wasn't.
Oh, indeed. I don't know. Where
she's totally authentic.
She's authentic.
She's totally authentic.
So anyway, clearly that's the word I have verbal issues with. The reading word I have problems with, and we've done it on this show before, is posthumously.
Posthumously. Ooh, that's a good one. Look.
Posthumously. Because to me, when I read it as
yes.
posthumously.
Yes. Speaking of posthumously, if either one of us die in the next few days, do not posthumously hold this against us, please.
Absolutely hold Selma Hayek against me. I'll be much happier in the afterlife if you.
We'll totally play this in your funeral.
My wife watches this.
David, David, I've already started writing your eulogy. It's going to be great.
That's a comforting thing. Men need to know that somebody else has started writing their eulogy.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious. You don't even know yet.
It should be. So when somebody does something ridiculous, says something stupid and wildly offensive, and somebody else goes, "That's the way Dave would have wanted it." Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's the answer. Yes.
Always take the joke and make some comedy out of it. Put a smile on somebody's face. Far more important than anything else. All right. I've been West. That guy's been Dave. Nope, that's not right.
One or the two of us. Posthumously, I've been West. This guy's been David. And we'll see you guys next week. And David might be back in town. We'll see. Selma Hayek, good night wherever you are.
Hey, Selma Hayek, join the show next week. We'd love to have you on.
On. That's what he's going to go with. Okay, moving out.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.